Hey collective, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a pick a card on what do your ancestors want you to know right now. What would they like for you to know in this very moment? Thank you so much for clicking on this reading today. I also would like to thank my members for being around. Thank you so much for being present here, being Cosmic VIP. If you would be interested in becoming a member, of course, that information would be on my community tab, as well as wherever my member videos are over by the member side. As well, thank you so much for the likes, comments, sharing the video, booking a reading, subscribing to the channel as well, because it's genuinely something that you don't have to do, but I truly do appreciate you for wanting to stick around here. All right, so I feel like we are so ready to get into today's reading. I actually really felt called to speak with you all, like the ancestors were wanting a message to come through me to you, which is quite interesting. But let's jump right into it. For pile number one, we have Eagle Mastery, as well as this Kyanite, this black Kyanite here. This is going to be pile number one. Again, for what do your ancestors want you to know right now? Oh. Pile number two is going to be Dragon Supernatural, as well as this Rainbow Moonstone. Excuse me. Quite interesting, quite interesting. Pile number three is going to be Dolphin with Play, as well as this Apophyllite point. Okay. It took me forever to get like all of this aligned, and I'm not even sure if it's still aligned now. But we're working with the energy. Pile number four is going to be Black Jaguar, Old Soul, as well as this Amethyst crystal here. Very lovely energies. And of course, dear beautiful souls, timestamps will be either here on the screen or in the description box, as well as information for if you are wanting to book a reading with me, as well as the cards that I've been using in each pile. All of that will be in the description box. You can definitely choose more than one if you feel so called to. Listen through the whole way through. I truly appreciate you. Whichever you feel called. And I will see you, your beautiful souls, at your pile or piles. Hey, pile number one. If you have chosen Eagle Mastery or this black Kyanite crystal here, then this will be your reading on what do your ancestors want you to know right now. What messages would like to come through. Maybe some new insight can come through here for you as well. Please be sure to take what resonates within my readings, any of my readings, really any readings on YouTube. Take what resonates here, unless it's a personal reading, of course. But thank you for being here. Let's get right into your reading, which I am quite interested into here. The ancestors that are present have definitely guided me towards looking into the book for each pile today, more so for your starter card as well as the crystal that you may have been drawn to here as well. So we're definitely going to be tapping into that. I also do have some channeled messages over here, which I normally all the time would have some channel, but I got some channeled messages over here that we're going to be tapping into, but I definitely want to sit with this energy first. And pile number one, your ancestors really know of your determined energy to achieving something currently within your energy at this time. You really have an energy of wanting to strive towards better is also what I'm hearing. Your momentum is also very excellent at this time. So I want to read you this card as well. It says, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. So you're very inspirational here as well. This is something your ancestors want you to know. Some of you may be very fond of birds, or you may even have a tattoo of an eagle. Right now, your energy is also coming off as being very masterful within your own traits, skills, and abilities. Like you're mastering self at this time. Pile number one. Your ancestors are definitely proud of you is also what I'm trying to let you know. Continue this energy of almost like striving, because I'm getting this energy as well of you almost splitting the sky open here, doing things that are beyond what may even be seen as normal. You really have an energy that is very alive is also what I am hearing. There can be emphasis on constellations, you connecting more with the stars here. Maybe you've mastered the stars in some kind of way here. You could also have ancestors from the stars that are present within this reading, also wanting to give you a message here. But there also is an energy of you like letting go of what no longer serves you so that you can soar. I'm getting the energy that you are letting go of dead weight, pile number one. So it seems as though you've gained almost your ancestors, what I'm hearing is that they have interest within your endeavors here. They have interest in where it is that you are about to go. There could be a new surge of energy coming up. I just got confirmation around you. Almost like things could be happening more quickly for you. Maybe more opportunities, more options are showing up is also what I'm hearing. I'm also getting the energy that you are above any form of obstacle at this time. Okay, pile number one. Your ancestors are wanting to acknowledge your how high or how far you've allowed yourself to get, and now is giving this energy of you being able to now coast. Okay, there's not going to be any obstacles in front of you where you have to turn left, right, do U-turns, all this type of energy. There's going to be some form of easy flight moving forward for you is what I am hearing from your ancestors. And it's due to your mastery. It's due to who you've become here, as in the energy of you allowing yourself to let go of something. But again, you are on a spiritual journey at this time. And that's really what I'm getting with this card. So again, know that you are very inspirational. People do look up to you, maybe even because of where you've allowed yourself to like soar, how high you've allowed yourself to become. You're an amazing being is also what I'm hearing. Mastery is definitely a strong suit. I'm also hearing bravery. No, I'm hearing like don't succumb to others. Pile number one. Like who you are is a lot. Not saying like you're a lot, but what you carry is very prominent as an energy. Okay. So this is interesting. I'm going to go into actually letting you know about this Kyanite piece before we go into the Eagle Mastering card. So I have my own crystal book here, and we went to the Kyanite page, which is on page 152, and that may be significant for you. As well as the number 4. which is reminding me of some form of protection, but also the four directions here. The zodiac signs Aries, Taurus, as well as Libra could be significant here as well. I actually did feel drawn to pull some astro dice, so we're definitely going to do that. So I already pulled them to the side so I don't forget here. So let's look into what Kyanite can provide here. Kyanite is excellent for attunement and meditation, and a powerful transmitter and amplifier of high frequency energies. Kyanite never needs cleaning. Interesting. Tuning into casual connections, this stone detaches from the idea of blind fate or implicable karma, showing how you created your present experience by past behavior. Facilitating the ascension process, it draws the light body into the physical realm and connects the higher mind to multidimensional frequencies. Kyanite points to your true identity and a fulfilling vocation. This crystal connects to guides, instills compassion, and facilitates spiritual maturation. I want to say maturity, but it's crazy how they have that here. Assisting dream recall and promoting healing dreams. It is helpful for those making the transition through death. So I do get this energy that you are undergoing some form of transition here. Kyanite clears meridians, which is very beautiful, restores ki to the physical body and its organs, and stabilizes the biomagnetic field. So in some way here, pile number one, your ancestors are either wanting you to know that at this time your meridians are very clear. Okay. The ki within your physical body is definitely flowing very well. And for some of you, if that is not the case, or you feel as though that is not the case for you, working with Kyanite can be beneficial. Kyanite encourages speaking one's truth, cutting through fears, blockages, and ignorance, and opens to spiritual and psychological truth, slicing through confusion and dispelling blockages, illusion, and anger. Kyanite releases frustration and stress. So that's very interesting. Your energy right now is very open on another level is also what I'm hearing. Okay, now that we know that, okay. I want to go into Spirit of the Animals Oracle. And now we're going to look into this eagle. Imperial power, victory, vision. You are currently rising above at this time as well, pawn number one. You have protection. That also reminds me of that number 4. And this eagle card is on page 40. So that's more emphasis on the number 4. We also have here wisdom, wealth, swiftness, strength. You are definitely soaring at this time. Spirituality, and a doorway to spirit. Interesting. The eagle as a totem appears to those who have begun their spiritual journey to mastery and personal illumination. To have this majestic bird fly into your life is a portend of protection and guidance. Eagle medicine allows one to have the gift of keen sight. So pawn number three, interesting. Pawn number 3 could be significant for you, pawn number 1. But pawn number 1, you have keen sight at this time, knowing and a greater perspective of things around you. The eagle is said to carry prayers and requests to the Great Spirit and bring back the answers and wisdom that are needed. Eagle people know how to ride the wind and take advantage of opportunities in the uplifting currents of life. Eagle people travel freely between the two worlds of earth and sky, matter and spirit. So you're genuinely a very powerful individual. If eagle has recently become your totem, a new vision will open and a new beginning emerge. You will understand situations with sharp discernment and be gifted with sight, swiftness, and precision. To accept this totem is to embrace heightened spiritual growth. So at this time, pile number 1, you're literally connecting with heightened spiritual growth. And again, I feel like that's why also this energy of mastery is coming through. With ego as totem, you will become a master of creative forces in the world and soar among the great ones. You got big energy. Who are ya? It says, let no one bind your wings, pile number 1. It is not your nature to live earthbound. Look up, the sky awaits. Are your wings constrained by others' expectations? Break free. Have you abandoned the connection to your mastery? Return to humility. Very interesting. I'm also hearing at this time that you're coming into a new status, a new state of being. All right. Quite interested. Let's get these astro dice. See what else your ancestors would like for you to know. And then we're going to go into channel messages. Then we're going to pull some cards. We have the number 7, which could definitely reference to the 7th house here. We have Taurus as well. And we also have what seems to be Neptune coming through. I would say Uranus, but yeah, this is Uranus here, Neptune. Interesting. It's coming through with an individual that, again, is like this ego mastery card said. You're very earth, but you're very in connection with the earth. You're very grounded, but you're definitely also, you have a mind space that has a lot of creative ideas. Your head is not constantly always in the clouds, but you know how to daydream. You know how to have a vision for the future. And with this 7 coming through, it really does kind of remind me of balance, divine energy. Some of you may have recently been to 7-Eleven. Slurpees could be significant. Some of you may definitely have a Taurus sun, moon rising here. Maybe even Venus, or you could have prominent placements within your Taurus. Some of you have a Taurus 7th house, or like your Taurus is in the 7th house. Interesting. Your ancestors also are wanting to bring up how I'm hearing meaningful and prominent your connections are within your relationships. Interesting. And they're also wanting to come through with a message of your relationship with your star family. There's also something very like out the box with your way of thinking here. Like you're very creative, inventor energy is coming through. Your dreams and visions are definitely important at this time. Seems as though you could also be, I already spoke of it, very determined to striving towards some form of goal. You may even right now at this time be receiving assistance, help for this goal. So let's see. We're now going to go into your channel messages, which is crazy because we've actually been speaking, just channeling already. But now these are the ones that have been written down. Let us get into it. Pile number 1. What do your ancestors want you to know right now? I have an angel number 979, which we are going to look up because I feel like it's important. Make sure. Let's see. The angel number 979 signifies spiritual growth, completion of cycles, and trusting your path towards your higher purpose, urging you to focus on inner wisdom, self-discovery, and aligning with divine guidance for new beginnings. Oh, look at this. It blends the energies of 9, which is completion, humanitarianism, and the number 7, which is more so about spiritual awakening, intuition, inner knowledge, encouraging you to embrace your unique journey and manifest your desires with positivity and faith in your angels' support. So, yeah, you're definitely receiving support at this time from more than just your ancestors. Maybe because of who you are as a soul. Your spiritual journey, pile number 1, does not involve just you. Okay, I'm sure you already knew this, but the amount of help you have received along the way definitely matters. Okay. Angel number 979 also relates to spiritual focus, trust, joy, new insights, which you could definitely be gaining at this time is new insights, as well as endings leading to new beginnings. And it's funny because we have let go of the past and soar. So these endings that have been happening either recently or are coming up within your life, pile number 1, your ancestors want you to know that following these endings will be new beginnings. Okay. And they kind of want you to stay spiritually focused, have trust, have joy for some form of new insight or new life that is approaching you at this time. And again, your energy is very grounded. You really do know how to connect with your physical body. As well, do you know how to almost leave your physical body? Like, there's really something significant about your astral projection gifts here, okay? Or the gifts that are bestowed upon you as you are resting. Some of you may not even be aware of the types of things you are doing while you sleep or when you daydream. Your spirit, your energy, it's almost gaining a new persona. It's gaining a new way of being here, almost like your aura is shifting in some kind of way, pile number 1. So that's quite interesting. So yeah, focus on inner wisdom, self-discovery, and aligning with divine guidance for the new beginnings that are coming into your energy. And that was from 979. So let's get into these channel messages here. We have feeling the rush. So some of you may be feeling the rush of something, or feeling the speed of maybe even your current trajectory in life. You can look, this is crazy how many times insight has come through within your reading. It says you can gain insight through a simple touch. So this may even be a gift of yours. The ability to almost divine through feeling, through touch. It says you are beyond normal, my beloved. So this is coming from an ancestor that definitely cares and loves for you, letting you know that you are beyond normal. Like, there's something about your energy that cannot be put in a box. Okay. Something about fruit and yogurt, maybe even blueberries could be significant. Subtle changes can bring major transformations is also something your ancestors want you to know. You are seeing through or beyond something at this time as well. And that's kind of what I'm getting with this eagle energy. Like, currently, right now, your ancestors want you to know you have a higher advantage within your current energy. Like, you have an advantage, pile number 1. Something about sneezing, an itchy nose, or runny eyes could be significant. Thought process may be changing. Someone feels greater in your presence. So this makes me think that in some kind of way, you exude an energy that people really can not necessarily get off of, but you're like a sun, pile number 1. You have an energy that gives. It says you can show the way. You have the capabilities of a way shower or a time walker. So in some kind of way, pile number 1, you may be like traveling between different dimensions of time within your dream state, maybe even just during a meditation practice. Yeah, because it says here you can jump timelines easily. Just chatting about something you like. This could have been you recently. The color pink. And I was connected to your higher heart through this energy. Something about a vase for flowers. A clean room means clean energy. Something about Sonic the Hedgehog. You are moving quicker than you think. Literally, that's the last channeled message here. So you're definitely in a swift energy at this time. Like, genuinely moving very quickly. So, let's see. We are going to pull cards based around all of this immaculate energy. Seems like it was quite a lot to take in. Let's see. Let's see. Dear ancestors of my pile number ones, what messages would you like to come through with besides what we have already spoken of? I'm getting this energy that's saying like you're not going to stop. Like you have so much determination in your energy. Let's see. Excuse me. I have here the Nine of Cups on the split, but I am shuffling. And we are going into tarot first. Eyes on the prize. Pile number one. Eyes on the prize. Some of you may be stylists. Something about steam or stop. The Two of Wands literally talks about having a vantage point here. Or being in a space where you are able to make decisions because you can see all of your options. You see everything that's available to you from where you currently are at this time. Pile number two. And I say two because it's Two of Wands. Pile number two could be significant for some of you here. I'm also getting that when it comes to this energy of giving up, I'm almost getting your ancestors won't allow you to. You really are like so like you see the light at the end of the tunnel and you know what it is that you are wanting to go towards. I can see that your ancestors want you to know that you are going to achieve what it is that you put your mind towards. You are also coming through as a master of your own mind, your own space. Something about cowboy boots could be significant. Cowgirl boots as well. Cowboy. Interesting. Cows could be significant. We have the Wheel of Fortune showing up. Maybe this is what you're going towards. Pile number one. Like, even with both of these energies going towards this direction, it really does give that energy. Maybe there's going to be some type of fortunate event that happens within your energy here. Maybe like this is a part of some form of divine plan is what I am hearing. We have Temperance here. And I believe I brought up Sagittarius energy, but it's definitely coming through once again. Some of you really enjoy connecting with wisdom, teaching, knowing more about the world, maybe even more about yourself. Especially with this here, it definitely comes through as being enlightened, or you are currently on an enlightened path at this time. This is what your ancestors want you to know. Some of you also are closely connected with earth angel energy, because a lot of wings are coming through here, being or having heightened awareness. Some of you also are being called to temper yourself. Almost find a space and time to connect with your emotions, connect with your own energy, and find balance within that. I'm also hearing there are ways for you to feel aligned, pile number one. It's interesting. May your mind be enlightened with truth, wisdom, and clarity. And I feel like that's also something that you're striving towards is truth, wisdom, and clarity. Your own truth here. And the amount of assistance that you get or gain over the course of even like the events that come through within your life, pile number one, you have gained like a literal legion, an army of supporters here wanting to almost help you in your mission, what it is that you want to do. So interesting. Also, be aware of like people that want to almost steal from your energy, pile number one. Because I really do get as well, just because of who you are, the energy that you present yourself to be. A lot of people strive or want, like, again, you have a very inspirational light, but at the same time, there are going to be individuals that almost really want to be in your position. You're coming off as definitely being a very fortunate individual, even to your ancestors' eyes. There's energies here of them even knowing that you are something to protect. Pile number one. You definitely have done so much for even your ancestors in this lifetime. Maybe even without you even too much of knowing that you have cleared quite a lot of karma in this lifetime as well. Like you've enlightened so many individuals on your journey, on this pathway. Here we have the Eight of Cups. And it definitely does remind me of a journey. And even this Eagle card says, let go of the past and soar. And that's definitely what this Eight of Cups is depicting here. So, quite interesting here. I really feel you are going towards your goals, desires, and ambitions. Pile number one. And your ancestors are 100% wanting to be a part of this journey with you. We have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's quite interesting because even with the Ten of Wands, it shows a determined energy. It shows someone that is willing to almost take on a lot to do what needs to be done in the present moment. And we are getting 1010 here. That could be an angel number you may have been seeing quite often. But let's see. Let's get some more. Some of you may feel tired. Okay, that's something I just heard. We do have the Ace of Cups on the split. And we do have this cup here within the stars. And it's quite interesting because even these two individuals, they both have a stick in their right hand. And wands within tarot are fire energy. So within this Eight of Cups, there's a determination or fire within your energy to be better, become better, go outside the bounds of maybe even your own comfort zone, you know? Let's see. Let's get one more card from this deck here. Thank you. We have the Eight of Swords. What do your ancestors want you to know right now? Some of you may be called to walk away from self-limiting beliefs. Like, take a good hard look at some of even your own thoughts when things may not be going just as planned for you. Be sure to definitely take a good hard look at your own inner dialogue. The things that you may even say to others. When I see the Eight of Swords, I think of an energy of just having to be more perceptive, paying closer attention, but some of you do feel a little bit stuck in a way. but you're really in a space of also gaining a vantage point, maybe even within your own emotions, your own emotional body. Yup, Ace of Cups energy. Some of you are about to gain new emotions. I really am seeing an energy of overflow. I'm going to get more information on this. It's funny with the King of Swords. Let's see. Why did this Eight of Swords come through here for my ponderable ones? What do the ancestors want my ponderable ones to know? We have the Seven of Cups. A lot of options. Some of you may even be overwhelmed by like the amount of energy that you may even have been trusted with, is what I'm hearing. We have the Emperor, but you really do have a very strong energy. Like, again, I'm getting that your ancestors want you to know that you're doing very well when it comes to the energy that you have been given, like when it comes to the cards that you have been dealt. In some kind of way, you may even have been inspired by courage. And even in some kind of ways, your courage inspires other people. Pile number one. Like, you're a very courageous individual. Also, when we did see the number 4, bless you. When we did see the number 4, and it's crazy because we have 4 here with the Emperor and then 4 of Pentacles. So 444 could be significant for you. It's interesting. Now these two individuals look the same, but it looks more evolved. Something within your energy is going to evolve. And you probably don't even know it, but like with your current trajectory, pile number 1, you're mastering an energy. And the 4 of Pentacles is kind of coming through with like an energy of letting you know to protect your energy. Shield yourself. Protective amulets. Even with this black kyanite here. Because you have an energy that needs protection, you know? I mean, not to say you need protection, but I feel like that's just something your ancestors feel right now. Like, either they are wanting to protect you, because you're in a state of almost like vulnerability in some kind of way with the star being here. I really feel good energy though. Like, overall for your reading today, pile number 1, you're definitely in an amazing energy. But you're evolving and you're changing at a rapid pace is kind of what I'm getting as well. Okay, I'm going to leave the star out. And then we're going to go into a different deck. See what would like to come through. I am hearing that some of you may feel that your life is changing very drastically. I'm also hearing your ancestors are doing things behind the scenes. Pile number 1. I'm also hearing the grass is greener. So some of you may feel like the grass is greener on the other side. What do your ancestors want you to know at this time? What messages would like to come through here? Something about cleaning the body. Okay. Divine drunkenness. Surrender to your spiritual reverie. What else do we have here? We have divine discernment. Okay, 2 divine energies have come through. Step back to find clarity. We have stop and take in the view. This is like another energy of stepping back to find clarity. Take stock of the treasures you've earned. So in some kind of way, you've earned some treasures here, pile number 1. Maybe even a longer journey. We have 10,000 angels. Card number 17. Lean on your circle of supernatural support. Letting you know you have support here. Supernatural support at that. I really feel your ancestors here with this stop and take in the view. Like they literally want you to know how much treasure is within your energy at this time. Even when it comes to your current status as a spiritual being, you are definitely ranking up at this time. We have from fear to fuel, stand still and own your power. Definitely reminding me of this Emperor energy. Even with this 8 of Swords, it's more of a stuck in one's own mind space type of energy. So it definitely reminds me of one having to almost gain more control. And it even says here from fear to fuel. Okay. Some of you have changed your perspective about a situation, and it's allowed you to almost become more empowered. I'm hearing green candles, lotus flowers, olives, sage, basil, and salt. Something about those are significant here. Okay. I actually am kind of drawn to utilizing my own oracle just a little bit, but I definitely want to use this other deck that I was drawn to here. Something about January 3rd and March 7th. Someone here may be 38 years old, 29, 54, and 32. To any of you that may have actually experienced a very strong tragic event, my condolences. Definitely this 10,000 angels, lean on your circle of supernatural support is definitely with you here. So let's go. Amazing, amazing, amazing. What is it that the ancestors of my pile number 1s would like for them to know at this time? Oh, beautiful. We have initiation by water. I really want to look into this actually, because I was really drawn to how this Ace of Cups looks here, and then water seems to be depicted quite a lot flowing within your reading. So in some kind of way, things are about to start flowing again. We have eternal now. Your ancestors want you to know, like, use your discernment when it comes to, like, finding clarity within your present moment here. Because I feel like, again, your trajectory is an amazing one. Trust in the plan here. We have 12 to 13. 13 could be a very significant number. And we have Star Child. That's funny. I'm hearing your ancestors literally let you know, be in the eternal now and trust in the plan, Star Child. You're being initiated by water. Interesting. Some of you may have been drinking, like, actually a lot more water as of recently. Power of the divine masculine. And then we have the Emperor, which is to be seen as a divine masculine within tarot. Some of you currently at this time, your divine masculine energy is improving, or you're mastering your divine masculine energy, the power of your divine masculine. The cells within your body, like, things are definitely shifting, changing, and you're really soaring, like you're in the sky at this time. when it comes to your energy. Okay, let's look into it. Initiation by water. Because I get it quite often, but I never read into it, in my opinion. For some reason. Where is it? Oh, there. Okay. I went straight to Eternal Now. So Eternal Now may be very significant to read for you. It says, within you is great strength and courage. However, just because you can manage to keep going when you are drained or stressed, it doesn't mean you have to do so. You are encouraged by your higher guidance to request assistance in letting go of tension within your mind and body. That also reminds me of that Ten of Wands that we saw. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light, shifting into a more present, relaxed, I almost said released, a more present and relaxed and enjoyable state of being will help you overcome the past and successfully create your future. The universe believes that you are deserving of a spiritual gift. To accept the gift in whatever form it takes, you will need to be present, to have enough stillness of mind to recognize it. So that kind of reminds me of this Four of Pentacles as well as the Temperance. Stillness within your mind. And again, while some of you may even feel trapped or like so much is going on within the mind, something is going to come through for you here so that you can feel orchestrated by divine timing in some kind of way. You'll need to have enough inner peace to accept it, to take it inside where it can nourish, inspire, and heal you. The form of this gift will be perfect for you, and the way that it comes shall be perfect too. It will assist you take the next step on your soul journey successfully. So even in this time, pile number one, you're about to gain a new spiritual gift. Your gift might be a piece of guidance, an inner knowing that changes your outlook permanently. It might help you truly know in your heart that your divine destiny is already unfolding and your spiritual success is inevitable. Stillness of mind and inner peace are only possible when you are present in the eternal now. This is where you will find where you are seeking or what you are seeking. So let the past be done. Allow the future to take care of itself. Center your awareness in this moment. You are safe. You are breathing gently now. You are here where you belong at exactly the right time. All things serve your greater good. Nothing is wrong. You are doing a fantastic job. All is in process. In this moment, there is just the peace and comfort of the eternal now. So relax, trust, and be nourished. If you have been worrying about the past or the future, this oracle comes with the guidance to let it be. All is working out just as it is meant to, even the things you don't quite understand or find hard to accept. In time, you will know the perfection of all that is happening in your life, pile number one. You'll feel so lucky, blessed, grateful, and truly loved. For now, however, it is enough to just be here and breathe. And I feel like your ancestors want you to really just feel that energy, because that is truly enough, is what I'm hearing. So let me look into that. I don't think I'll get too much into it when it comes to this initiation by water, but we'll see. We'll see. It says here, your spiritual path this lifetime involves you becoming a clear channel for spirit. You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from the loving spiritual worlds. Your initiation by water will further upon you your receiving channels. Okay. Dislodge lower vibrational material and sensitize you to the subtle realms of light. You are being opened to a world of which you may only have dreamed. Such is its beauty, grace, and love. So this is interesting. Situations have been arising in your world that evoke emotional reactions and challenge your opinions and beliefs. You may not feel in control. You may feel like your world, your own emotions have become like a stormy sea in which you are tossed about, and you are doing your best not to drown in the chaos. Interesting. This storm will pass, and the waters of your emotions shall become more serene. So, in a sense, it's coming through as you being tested here within your emotions, or perhaps being initiated to having stronger emotions. Yeah, it says whatever pain you are feeling right now is a sign of emotional healing and recovery. You are encouraged to accept and process your feelings, especially those that do not make much sense to you. Your emotional truths will make more sense as you heal. If you can get help from a healer, therapist, counselor, or mentor, which at this time you are, which is crazy, they will support you and help you resolve your part of the process more swiftly. Know that even though it challenges you at times, that this is a good thing, or know that this is a good thing that is taking place, necessary for you to more fully receive the divine connection for which you yearn. Interesting. So with this initiation by water, I'm getting that you will be getting a stronger connection here with the divine, maybe even through the light of spirit here, through higher truths as well, peace, wisdom, and joy. It says, you know that you are meant to be a channel for the truths of spirit. As an advanced soul, you are capable of successfully enduring the process of filtering out whatever would obstruct the clear flow of higher consciousness through your being. So this is quite interesting. So you're definitely going to be also connecting deeper with higher consciousness. And with this, you're able to really bring higher forms of things to this earthly realm, which is always amazing. I don't even know if we should get... Yeah, we should. I know we've been here for a minute, but let's see. Let's go into my own oracle. Oh, let's just leave it at that. It says, make your dreams a living reality and you will realize your power. We have feminine power here. And we did get masculine power earlier. So let's see what has come through. We have here, energy cannot be hidden, only masked as something different. I feel like that's also why they want you to step back and find clarity. Use your discernment here, okay? Take some time to chill. Like, don't do too much, pile number one. We got take pictures. Focus on what's in front of you now. Make memories is what I am hearing. Capturing the moment, be in the moment. And we just got done reading something about you being in the moment, literally the eternal now. And take some pictures if you feel so called to here, okay? It says, do nothing without intention. And as your final card here, we have the number 2, making correct decisions here. Your magnetic field. We have love between entities, love of human attraction. So this is quite interesting. For some of you, love could be a little bit distracting, if I'm being honest, okay? This is what I'm hearing from your ancestors. But you're definitely making like correct decisions in your life that are taking you towards what it is that you are striving towards here. Okay? You really deserve a round of applause as well. But pile number 1, I am going to go ahead and bounce out. I really do hope that you have enjoyed this reading just as much as I have genuinely enjoyed doing it for you. I love you dearly, as much as do your guides. They love you unconditionally, as well as do your ancestors and myself. You're definitely protected, as your ancestors want you to implore more protection in your energy, if not already that you're doing this. and I'll definitely see you around. Hey, pile number 2. If you have chosen Dragon Supernatural or this Rainbow Moonstone here, then this will be your reading for what do your ancestors want you to know right now. What messages would they like for you to know at this time? That's crazy. Something about exposure is significant as well. Let me light this incense. So lighting incense could be significant as well. Making sure that your energy is protected. Some of you are going to be finding a way to connect stronger with your ancestors, maybe even ancestors that you don't even know of as of right now. Some of you also are in close connection with a silver or blue dragon. Azure, Azure. That may be significant. Yes, those are messages that just had to come through. But let me go ahead and light this incense here. I definitely do have some channeled messages written down to the side that we will be getting into. But of course, I definitely would like to sit with this energy first. And within this reading, pile number 2, please be sure to take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else, okay? This is a general reading, and of course, you can definitely book a personal with me through the information in my description box. But pile number 2, I was called to speak with you about this Rainbow Moonstone, as well what this card says from the book. And the ancestors here are very specific about what it is that comes through within your reading today. It seems very important, but also still very light on the heart. You are such an amazing person, such an amazing individual. Like, we should be friends. I mean, we are if you're here. Like, but let me stop. Anyway, I'm going to read to you about this Rainbow Moonstone, and then we're going to delve further into your reading by going into the book for this here, and then channel messages, and then we're going to pull cards. But I'm going to read to you what this says here. It says, you are the ancient wise sage. Pile number 2, you can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. I was also getting the energy that you have a lot of poise, okay? I don't even know if it's the way you sit, you know. You have great posture. You may fold your legs in a certain way when you sit. You look very not formal, but well kept. I'm trying to get the right words. I'm hearing you're wise beyond your years. This is also something that the ancestors within this reading would like for you to know. The relationship you have with your mind, the relationship you have with your heart, and the relationship you have with your soul is amazing. People around you see how you rise with dignity amongst different things. Your energy is also constantly shifting here, hence the shape shift at will. And you're very well connected with not only the elements is also what I'm hearing, but emotions here. You come off as being someone that is very empathetic. You know how to empathize with a lot of different things. Pile number 2. You really do come off as being a very ancient, wise sage, as you are the ancient, wise sage. Okay, let's look into it. Oh, didn't even realize I had left. So, pile number one could be significant for you, as well as the energy of protection. This could even also be coming through this black kyanite to let you know that you have an energy that is both connected to the earth as well as the stars. Pile number two, again, supernatural here. Some of you have a very deep backstory, or like a lot has transpired within your life here. A lot of different events, a lot of different stories that you could tell here. Excuse me. Let me get some tea. Let's get into your reading. I'm going to go ahead and start by reading to you, this Rainbow Moonstone, because I feel like it has something that is very significant for you to know about. The zodiac signs of Cancer. Yeah, Cancer, Libra, as well as Scorpio could be significant. The number 77 as well. That's a very powerful angel number here. Even an ascendant master as well. It says, in addition to carrying the generic properties of Moonstone, Rainbow Moonstone houses a spiritual being that carries the vibration of light and spiritual healing for the whole of humanity, reminding you that you are part of an ongoing, ever unfolding cycle of cycles, linking you to your overall lives plan as well as the current life plan. It helps you see the unseen, read symbols and synchronicities intuitively, and open yourself to spiritual gifts. So, I really feel like everything that this Rainbow Moonstone can provide is actually happening for you in your reality. Where currently at this time, pile number two, your ancestors want you to know that you are being linked to your overall life's plan. You're going to be able to almost see the unseen and even read into symbols and synchronicities with your intuition here, and open yourself up to even more of your own spiritual gifts, maybe even your spiritual talents. Quite interesting. I'm hearing boundless behavior. So maybe even soon, pile number two, you're going to be able to feel how boundless your energy really is. It's almost as if, that's crazy how they're giving me this type of energy. Imagine yourself as a dragon, pile number two. One with a very strong regal presence, a very majestic and beautiful aura to you, as even when you do approach. There's something about you being in a cave for a very long time, almost not even expressing or spreading your wings. With this energy of boundless behavior, I feel that you're going to be spreading your wings and flying in a very magnificent and beautiful way. I feel like that's why this rise with dignity is here. It's almost like you're allowing yourself to be seen as the magnificent, strong, and powerful person that you are. And it's interesting because I feel like your guides just want you to be seen. Your ancestors want you to be viewed in the light of who you truly are, which is a powerful being. Like, you have connections that only people could dream of having, is what I am hearing. Even in terms of, this could even be in relation to your business connections, your business relationships here. I'm hearing that you know of a lot, or you know a lot of people that could do certain things. Let's see. We are now going to go into the dragon card. I feel like a lot of you have very strong connections to dragons, with dragons here. But it says here that you are the master of the elements, which indeed I have spoke of here. Your strength is very significant. You have raw energy. A lot of good luck also is coming in towards your energy as well, is what the ancestors want you to know. You are in connection with wisdom. Certain achievements will be brought to your energy as well, with a lot of success. You have a lot of confidence. You're definitely an old soul as well. You have a lot of life force energy, and you're very magical. So, again, I'm sure you are definitely a dragon. Or you resonate with having like dragon ancestors, being in connection with a dragon lineage. Even with people that may even have worshipped dragons, is what I am hearing. Dragon priest, dragon priestess as well. Dragon is a mysterious, powerful, and dynamic totem. It is the shaman's and magician's wisest ally. Dragons are pure, conscious energy and can shapeshift at will. All four elements have dragons. Air dragons control intellect, reason, and illumination. Fire dragons harness creativity, passion, and mastery. Water dragons are depth, insight, and intuition. Earth dragons rule wealth, riches, and manifestation. If you are drawn to dragon, you are called to step into your highest potential. You can lift yourself up from mundane struggles and become liberated from the common life. Are you ready? And you know, that's crazy that you're being asked that, pound number 2, because before starting your reading, I was literally getting this energy of almost like being prepped. So in some kind of way, you are definitely being prepared to do something very big. And even in this moment, excuse me, your ancestors are asking you, are you ready? The winged dragon is symbolic of transcendence, freedom, and higher consciousness. It is a symbol for emperors and kings. I want to say queens and empress as well. If dragon is your totem, you are marked for power. Use it well. A purposeful life is your great treasure. Your wings are your breath, your body, the earth, the water, your blood, and the fire, your eternal spirit. Let your life rise from the ordinary to become the extraordinary. So, in a sense, you're definitely supernatural, as the card there says with dragon. Do not be too reclusive. Exactly, because I was just saying about that energy of being a dragon in a cave, one that probably sits with all their treasure as an energy. And it literally says, have you been hiding in your cave too long? That is crazy how it says that here. It says, have you misused your power? And I'm sure we all have misused power in some kind of way. Okay. And that was like a teaching lesson, is what I am getting. So maybe in some kind of way your ancestors are giving you certain lessons so that you can come more into utilizing the power that you have properly. Okay. And that's also something that I was getting, that your ancestors want you to know at this time, pound number 2, with the amount of power that you are coming into, even the amount of power that you have now, there are lessons that need to be put into play when it comes to this. So I feel like you've already learned certain lessons as well. That's how you've even been able to come into certain amounts of success, achievements, even have this wisdom within your energy. Even you being an old soul as well, you've undergone many different challenges that have shaped you to who you are today. And with this comes the mastery of the elements, more strength here. So I'm quite interested. So let's look into your channel messages, and then we're going to pull cards, which I am actually very eager to get into. Let us see what's gonna come through for you. All right, let's see. I have your ancestral drums. Some of you may have been listening to ancestral drums, or you have a drum set here. Something about coronation or being coronated. You could have been being coronated by your ancestors. Being given a solution from your ancestors as well. Something about a soccer mom or dad or someone that is into sports. We have turkey. Something about the food turkey or year of the turkey could be significant. I have here collard greens, cabbage, as well as spinach. Local deities and spirits. That's so interesting how my throat, now that I'm hearing pile number 2, actually decides to have a different plan. Interesting. Being more authentic with yourself could be very significant here. Because now that I've addressed the energy, I definitely feel like I feel better. So that's interesting. There could be something your ancestors may want you to address, pay closer attention to, express even. Okay? Express maybe how you feel about something here as well. Or maybe just in general, your expression is significant. I may have spoken about this, but we do have fame and fortune here. You have local deities and spirits that are going to be offering you help. Okay? And you have a very gifted spirit. I love how the local deities and spirits want to offer you some form of help, because I feel like they even know of your energy, even you being an old soul. Like, they look at you like, oh, you're here again, you know, when it comes to you being on earth. Reincarnation energy, again, for those that resonate with that energy, definitely. But the things you have seen with your awareness, pile number 2, you've seen so much, even in terms of the things that you've seen within your dream state, things you've seen maybe on a day-to-day basis. Wow. Okay. Wow. You could have literally seen some crazy things, but with that comes an energy of just awareness, you know? And that's so interesting. We also have here perspective shift, as well as the angel number 879. So I already have it pulled up here. Angel number 879 is a powerful number sequence that tells of personal strength. And it's crazy because this dragon energy speaks of you having strength, spiritual enlightenment, as well as manifesting your desires and serving humanity in humble yet powerful ways. It also encourages you to pursue, serve, and live your divine life purpose and soul mission. Know that you are on the right path and are living your destiny as only you can. Be assured that your desires are manifesting, and I feel like that manifesting energy is significant. Okay, at this time, you are manifesting. Pile number 2, as in calling in an energy from a higher frequency into this realm we call Earth. Okay, and your monetary and material needs will be met along your path. Put your spiritual gifts to good use and shine your light to illuminate the way for others to follow. So even with you having this dragon energy, it suits you well, is what I am hearing. Like, you are the perfect candidate for wise energy, having a connection to the elements, having a connection to the divine, even, is what I am hearing. Someone that is able to manifest from higher realms of energy, someone that can connect with higher realms of energy. Your ancestors are wanting to let you know, like, you have been the perfect host for such divine energies. And I'm hearing like a strong thank you Okay, because these are things that maybe even your ancestors have already done but aren't doing now. It's like because you've taken up the mantle. Okay, you've taken up the torch. Paul number two for your ancestors. Very proud of you, genuinely. Okay, for even putting your gifts to use here, good use. Okay. Angel number 879 also indicates that your thoughts, visions, and intuitive knowing about your life purpose are guiding you in the right direction. So you already have intuitive visions, thoughts about your life's purpose. And this is amazing. And it's like you following it is guiding you in the right direction. You have been following divine guidance and putting your spiritual knowledge and wisdom into practice as a light worker. Be respectful of yourself and others and choose to be a positive example of how to be. So again, point number two, you are being put in positions to where you are being almost used as a positive example for the divine here, for your ancestors, for the people on earth, okay? And I feel like you know this. This is old soul business, you know? Like you've come here to express your wisdom, most definitely. It says, look to ways of expanding and expressing your values, principles, and inner truths, and you will find that others may follow your lead. So look at that. Some of you may not even have come across an energy where other people follow you because you haven't been expressing your values, principles, and inner truths. Express this energy. it expands you, you know. I'm hearing this energy that your ancestors want you to know that people are interested in your viewpoint when it comes to spiritual knowledge, your wisdom, how you practice, how you do certain things. It's coming through as being valuable. Like people need to know about how you do things. Pawn number two. And this can be in any way. It doesn't have to be your spiritual based knowledge. It can just be really what I'm getting is putting yourself out there. Pawn number two. And that could be for a lot of you here. Because again, you are a spectacle. Genuinely. And taking me back to when I spoke about how you may have been this dragon in a cave with all this treasure. You the treasure, by the way, so it doesn't have to be something external from you that has this value because it's you, okay? People adore seeing this magical, high vibrational dragon soar the skies, you know? It gives almost inspiration, hope is kind of what I'm getting as well. You give people hope. Pawn number two, maybe this is something that your ancestors want you to know. Okay. But let's see. Let's move forward. That was from angel number 879. Also have here growth of finances. So some of your finances are going to be growing here. Some form of hard work pays off for you as well. Pawn number two. So kudos to you for putting in that hard work. You don't know yet, but get ready to have your socks blown off. I have it written down. This is hilarious. This is your ancestors coming through with this message. Like, and I have this with, they're saying that this is going to be something new and exciting coming through within your life. Like, it's going to blow your socks off. Okay. Like, it's going to surprise you. It's going to leave you in an energy of just like awe. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is something happening to me of all people. Yes. I feel like this is something meant for you. Like in some way your ancestors want to show you that you are this individual that is worthy of expressing your values and principles, you know? And it's quite interesting here. I have here as well supreme being. Some of you could be in connection with some form of higher being, high vibrational being. Okay. Something about Buddha could be significant. I'm going to go grab this deck. Because you may even also just be strongly connected with a lot of divine ascended masters as well. I also have here Whole Foods, like the Whole Foods market. That could be significant for you. Grocery shopping as well. I have here a golden pendant or some form of silver watch. something in your energy could be missing. Like either you're searching for something, you're some form of a void energy is kind of what I'm getting as well. Like your ancestors may be wanting to acknowledge the fact that something is missing. Maybe they also want you to have confidence and faith when it comes to this energy of what's missing around you. And it's funny because here within this card, the moon that this dragon is on isn't full. So something could just be outside of your perceptive field of view is kind of what I'm getting as well. Interesting. Okay, but that was all the channel messages, pawn number 2. Let's get into the nitty gritty. You really have such poise. Like, I know I said it already, but the way you carry yourself it should be studied. It should be studied. Like, it's crazy. Let's see. We're going right into the Divine Masters Oracle because I feel like that's what they wanted to speak on here. And you know, I'm also being drawn to the scales of a dragon. Dragon scales. You have some form of natural protection around you. And I'm hearing from your ancestors that this is your aura, okay? It's literally the energy that you emit that protects you from evil eye, all these other things that come from other people's thoughts, even curses and hexes is what I'm getting as well. I'm hearing that when you implore crystals and other forms of protective amulets into your energy, it amplifies your natural protection, okay? And it's funny because mastery is your destiny. It kind of comes through, like, you could be someone that can really do anything. I'm kind of hearing jack of all trades, but it's not really like that. I'm hearing a learning spirit, something that you're a sponge for information, a sponge for knowledge. Put you in any form of situation or job setting or something where you have to do something, you're going to catch on very quickly. So you're a quick learner, pawn number 2. All right, what do your ancestors want you to know? You catch on very quickly is also what I'm getting. This is very beautiful. We have Cthulhu here with initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. So at this time, you have gifts that are being initiated through experiences and situations that you have. I'm quite interested in this though, because I'm almost kind of getting the fact that like your awareness is improving here, is heightening, because as certain situations and experiences happening in front of you, I feel like you're beginning to understand more of you. And I'm also getting, again, your aura, your energy, what emits from your human vessel, excuse me, is very prominent in what it is your ancestors want to speak with you about today. Okay, some of you may create or craft something with rope. Okay, what is it that your ancestors would like for you to know at this time? Pawn number 2. I love this. We have Gaia, resilient spirit, earth connection, stay focused in trust and faith. So I know this is significant because we got confidence and faith. Okay. So you definitely are being called to have faith for maybe even what's to come forward with your life. And your ancestors are here for you as well. Like they know that you can handle a lot. Pawn number 2 is also what I'm hearing. And again, with you being an old soul, you know Gaia, you know earth, because with this earth connection that you have, you know what it takes to almost be alive, stay rooted in trust and faith. It's coming through with you having experience. Pile number 2. All right, you have experience on earth, like you being an old soul. Let's say you're level 99 while other people may be walking around level 28, you know, and this has nothing to do with age. Okay, it's just the energy of your experience. Okay, look at this. We have Guru Ram Dass here with miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. And I'm only going to get one more card, but right now it's coming through as being very positive. Okay, positive experiences coming through here as well. Miracles even. Okay, a strong connection to Earth, Gaia. I'm hearing money. I'm hearing values. The things that you value here could be very significant. More of what you value could be coming in. And that's more interesting because I feel like even with you having this dragon energy, pile number 2, your set of values and morals, they are seen differently. Okay, you have a different set of morals here. You may even look at the world completely different from others. Okay, something about your energy also sits within like the 1% of what humans are. So there's something very rare, exceedingly rare about your energy. And even dragons come off as something rare. Okay. Oh, I was literally about to look at the bottom of the deck. Oh. And I believe we've actually spoken about, getting confirmation. You are an amazing channel for the divine. We may have spoken about that here, but I feel like if we haven't, you are definitely a powerful, powerful channel for your ancestors. Okay. It says here, Sanat Kumara, open channel, signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. Love. Your ancestors love to give you information. Okay, they love to give you signs, codes, downloads, information about certain things that maybe even other humans don't know about as of yet. It's like you're the first on the list. Okay, when it comes to you receiving information, maybe even about Gaia here. And even just as this dragon card spoke of, it spoke about how, and I actually want to go back to it, which is crazy. I love going back to things. It says all 4 elements have dragons. Air dragons control intellect, reason, and illumination here. Fire dragons harness creativity, passion, and mastery. Water dragons, depth, insight, intuition. Earth dragons, wealth, riches, and manifestation. So interesting. I feel like who you are, you have a mission. Okay. A very strong one at that. Let's delve deeper. What else do we have? Metatron and Sandolphin. Sacred connection, synchronicity, divine connection, and understanding lessons. Let's delve deeper. What is it that your ancestors would like for you to know? Some of you have dragon ancestry, and I feel like I may have said something about that earlier. Okay, let's see. There's also an energy of like you have a dragon of each element around you. Pile number 2. Giving you signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. And again, of course, ancestors. So interesting. And I'm getting chills just thinking about this energy. All right, let's see. What is it that your ancestors would like for you to know at this time? What messages would like to come through? We have ancient amulets. Fortune, which actually has come through. I literally said fame and fortune in the channel messages. We have protection, which I've spoken about as well, saying that the dragon scales, you have natural protection here. Pile number 2. We have skills as well as your possessions. So definitely takes me back again to that cave with your treasures, your possessions. And you have a lot of skill. I feel like people see this about you. Even some know that you are going to come into a lot of fortune. Maybe even you have ancestors here that want you to connect more with ancient amulets. Okay. Maybe to even enhance your own energy. And some of you are also in the process of, like, right now working with ancient amulets. And it's bringing you some form of fortune. This is what the ancestors want you to know. And I almost said ancient ancestors. So there may even be specific energies here. Here we have the Burning Man, card number 26. Collective power. A lot of power has come through within your reading. Supreme prayer. The 3 of Cups, as well as celebration. Okay. There is some form of celebration happening currently, with you as the main event here. Pile number 2. Your ancestors are genuinely almost overjoyed with some form of power that is coming into your energy. Like, they got parties going on in the ancestral realm. This is quite interesting. I'm also being drawn to another deck. So I'm going to go ahead and connect with that now. Okay. Oh, you know what's even crazier? Pile number 2. You may be drawn to pile number 4. Because pile number 4's card literally is Old Soul. So something about that could be very significant about even your current situation. Maybe something the ancestors want you to know. Haven't gotten there yet, but sure gonna see. Thank you. Alright. This is kind of crazy because within this deck, each card, or this is a earth card, this is a fire card, and this is a wind card. Here we have raising winds, magical release, calling, intention, as well as stronghold. We have telekinesis, more wind energy, influence, willpower, control, and obstacles. Some of you may have the ability of telekinesis, or you're training that energy. We have another wind card. Command song here. There's water. Oh, we have more water. Okay. Quite a few cards here. Quite a few cards. Hollowed heart, veneration, sensuality, gentleness, and nakedness. Mantra medicine. Incantation, containment. Some of you have a very powerful voice. Like, the things you say come into being. We have Jinn here with wilderness, enigma, service, and choices. Some of you may have had some form of connection with a Jinn, or like you've had an experience with one. We have Bridget, psychic flames, 333, which could have been an angel number you may have been seeing. Sacred milk, as well as druid magic. Now, I do believe the druids also have had a strong connection with nature, life, even the dragons, other realms as well. So this could be significant for a lot of you here. Okay. Your psyche is very powerful. And we also have this ocean's muse, water's wisdom, intuition, hermit's light, as well as discovery. I kind of feel this here. Water's wisdom. So there is some form of wisdom that water, or at least every element, can provide for you. Pile number 2. So be sure to include this energy into maybe even your practices here, if not already. Because you are someone that is very psychic. Okay, I love how we have every element. But let's see. Let us go into this here. And then we're gonna get some tarot. And then one more deck after this. So pile number 2. What do your ancestors want you to know at this time? Some of you may even be called to wrap your head, okay? Especially with the amount of channeling that's going to be coming through very soon, or downloads, signs that you may even receive. We have the cycle breaker. You'll get through it, cycle ending. Interesting. Didn't we say something about cycles of cycles? I have to see. I have to delve deeper. Where? Oh, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out if we said that here, because if it wasn't, I apologize. Yeah, I had to have said it elsewhere. And you're definitely going to be resolving or moving away from cycles here in some kind of way. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. You'll get through it, cycle ending, ancestral messages, connection, belonging, ask for help. Interesting. My nose is itching. So in some kind of way you need to ask for help. Your ancestors want you to ask them for help, almost as if they're willing to help you here through this strong connection that you have. And you are definitely breaking some form of cycle within your bloodline as well. Pile number 2. Almost like you're the first, okay? You're the one to do it, is what I am hearing. You're going to be the one to do it. I'm hearing a multi-millionaire company or a multi-million-dollar company. We have pave your own way, leadership, courage, forge, don't follow. So I feel like you're already in the midst of doing this type of action. And I feel like your ancestors are wanting to almost acknowledge that. You are someone that is paving your own way. You have a lot of leadership qualities currently at this time. A lot of courage too. Like you're forging your own path. Maybe this is why not why, but this is how you've been able to break some form of cycle through paving your own way. We have feminine power, embodiment, as well as fertility. Let's get one more. Oh, should we? Okay, I'm not. We got ancestral messages again. Let us continue. Ooh, perfect. Let's go into this dragon tarot. Literally enjoy this energy. Let's see what your ancestors would like for you to know. Raise the roof. That's what I just heard. So in some kind of way, pile number 2, you could be like changing the dynamic on something. And it does remind me of this 3 of Cups celebration here. Maybe in some kind of way you are going to be partying, adventuring in some kind of way. We have the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Moving very swiftly. Like, very swiftly. This could be your energy at this moment. We have the King of Pentacles. Definitely. very grounded, very, very connected to the flow of nature's energy. Something about that is significant. The flow of nature's energy. Something about how you have a strong connection to that. Here we do have Gaia. We also have death. Came out very elegantly. You really are doing something that has not been done before in your bloodline. That's making your presence, your energy more prominent. Continue on this path that it hasn't been walked on by anyone but you, because again, you have people that want to follow behind you. We have the 10 of Swords. Oh, you about to transform real big. This is with these cards coming through, it's coming through as an energy of a complete overhaul with who you are, like a complete personality shift is what I'm hearing as well. Oh my god, we have the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And that's coming through as miraculous energy. We also have strength here, which has come through quite a lot. You definitely have the strength of the dragons. You're also going to be connecting with the wealth of the dragons is what I'm hearing as well. You got some wealthy ancestors. Genuinely, I'm kind of really feeling that energy. But something about how wealth almost became something that wasn't as important as it may even have seemed to your ancestors. Something about almost having more of a strong spirit was more important. It's quite interesting. Maybe this is how you've broke the cycle here. Maybe you're going to be rewarded as well. Oh, okay. Oh, look, we got 6 of Wands that wants to show itself here. And then we have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So again, it's coming through as being within a cave as well. And you definitely are very elegant, very poised. We also do have this turtle here. So there is something as well about the people that you hang around. I feel like they have this type of energy that they know that you are someone very special. Pile number 2 is someone that carries a lot of natural raw power. They feel your aura, definitely. I don't think people around you feel small, but I feel like they're very honored and thankful for someone like you to be their friend or around them, you know. It's beautiful here. You almost, and you're very humble in a sense to where you don't express how much power you have all the time. It could just be natural to you, but you definitely are someone that expresses this in a way that isn't jarring, you know. You aren't just in everyone's faces letting them know how much power you have. No, you're very you have a way of expressing it that doesn't harm others but inspires them here with this amount of power that you have. And I love that. It even gives you more recognition. It gives you more reputation. So there is something about your reputation here that could also be improving, because I feel like your ancestors want to let you know that you are raising winds. Okay. Other people may even be speaking about you for maybe even certain things that you have done for them, with them. You know, I feel like you're definitely a beautiful experience. Pile number 2. I feel like your ancestors also want to let you know about your likes, okay? The things that you enjoy to do. What is your muse? Pile number 2, okay? What inspires you? Because in some kind of way, you are other people's muse. And I feel like other people also want to know what inspires you, because how are you this amazing? How are you so um, groundbreaking is kind of what I'm getting as well. And we do have the moon here. Yeah. I feel like with this moon showing up, your ancestors want you to know that people don't know all of you. Some of your energy definitely comes off as being masked, but it's almost like I'm definitely being drawn to evolution as well. Like who you were in the past compared to who you are now. You've come through an energy of evolution, okay? Um, and I feel like some of your emotions have also evolved through this energy. You are also coming through as someone that is like a watcher, someone that or a keeper, not necessarily a keeper of secrets, but keeper of knowledge, information. You're very aware as well, like you pay attention. And that's really what I'm getting with this moon card here. I'm being drawn to like moonlight. And it's funny because we do have rainbow moonstone here. So the moon could really be significant in your energy. Oh, I love how this looks. And it's funny because judgment comes off to me as being a card of calling, coming into almost more enlightenment, seeing the truth of maybe even a certain matter. It's very powerful. It's rebirthing even. You see the truth of the matter with this judgment card coming through. I'm actually being drawn to what this says from the book as well, because I feel like it's very important, maybe even to your current energy, for what your ancestors want you to know. So let's look into it, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that when I do read into it. I really do hope that you have enjoyed pile number 2. So let's look into judgment. Let's look into see what judgment would like for you to know. I actually love this book because it shows, like, this is amazing. Very beautiful. Let me go ahead and get into it. Judgment here, it says the spectral visage of the noble silver dragon hovers above the ruins of an ancient abbey. Oh, I'll leave this here and read it. Okay. A being of terrible beauty, his eyes burn beneath majestic brows, and feathered wings frame his august head. Okay, so the month of August could be significant. He is the messenger of the great dragon, the scaled arbiter of judgment, and the resurrection and renewal to follow. He looks down upon a worn and broken courtyard in which a family of dragons, large and small, claw their way up through fractured flagstone. The dark times are over. Their exile is past. The silver dragon has called them back to the world. The silver dragon sends out a call. Few can hear, and fewer still will answer. It is a call to self-reflection, leading to enlightenment. Yet enlightenment is wasted if it is not lived. Your journey is at a turning point. Pile number 2. Rebirth is at hand. Learn from the past with all its pain and isolation, then let it go. Find strength, which has come through so many times within your reading, with others who've walked beside you. And again, that comes through with this energy within this temperance card. Like, I feel like you definitely have come across other dragons that were like you. Like, even me, myself, I'm a dragon. I definitely resonate with having dragon blood, dragon, all that. And we're still connecting with your ancestors here. And I feel like your ancestors want you to know, like, find strength with people who have walked beside you, even if they are completely different from you, you know? Sharing the dark times. For others who've walked beside you, sharing those dark times are, like, true companions is kind of what I'm getting here. Forgive missteps and old injuries. Rise up, mindful and balanced. Move forward with grace and clarity. Self-loathing and doubt have no place in this brave new world. This is the boon of the great dragon. So in some kind of way, you're receiving a boon, okay? This is a boon. So this is like positive energy coming in towards you, okay? But pile number 2, I'm going to go ahead and bounce out. This was quite interesting. Um, I hope that you have enjoyed. And if you did, please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, or subscribe if you feel so called to. I love you dearly, as do your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels. They love you unconditionally. And of course, as do I. Um, I'm really excited for you, for what's even about to come in and the experiences that follow that. Quite interesting. So I will definitely see you around. Hey, pile number 3. If you have chosen Dolphin Play or this Apophyllite Pyramid here, then this will be your reading for what do your ancestors want you to know right now. What messages would like to come through? I don't know why I say it like that. Come through from your ancestors, from them to you today. I definitely do have some channeled messages over here written down that we are going to delve into, but within this reading for you today, pile number 3, I was called to tap into the book for this Dolphin Play card, as well as look deeper into this Apophyllite Pyramid and see what it is that it has to provide for you. Because I feel like your ancestors are really, or at least the ancestors coming through today within this reading, are very specific about the certain messages that do come through. Some of you may be sketch artists or just like artists in general, but your sketchings are very significant. The things that you draw, the things that you see within your mind space, something about that is very significant here. Okay, this Dolphin Play card says swim in the happy joy of living, and I thought this was so significant because your ancestors, literally before I even started your reading, as I'm getting prepared for your reading, the very first channeled message that I have written down is the world is your oyster. So it's coming through with this energy that the ancestors want you to almost not take something too seriously, is also what I'm hearing, but to have more of a joyous approach to some form of situation within your current energy. Some of you may even have gotten a sketching of your soulmate or something like that, gotten a reading on your soulmate. Something like that just came through. And I'm also being drawn to how this may be significant for some of you here. And also take what resonates, pile number 3. All right. Leave the rest, of course, for someone else. And I've been new about this. The energy that I believe is in the US, it could be everywhere, but something about how humans aren't able to interact with dolphins, but it's really just because of dolphins, echolocation capabilities, or the ability to project their mind outwardly. So something about that could be significant here. And it's really because dolphins are, I believe, the highest percentage of brain usage animal on the planet. Definitely correct me if I'm wrong. All right. I know personally, just even as a feeling for me, I believe that humans definitely have the capability of being able to tap into 100% of their brain power, given the situation. So something about that could be significant. Your ancestors could be wanting to, what I'm hearing is enlighten you about a capability within your energy, maybe even recently, or what is coming up for you in your life. You are going to be experiencing a piece or a part of joy within living that is on par with the same energy of experiencing the usage of more of your brain. So this is quite interesting here. The card also says inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. So, especially with the imagery here, it definitely gives diving deep, maybe even into your own subconscious realms, working with water more deeply, maybe even also working with water as an ancestral medium or some form of divination medium here. Okay. Some of you may also be considered water priest, water priestess as well. Or at least you have ancestors that work within this type of practice. The water is seen as very sacred, is what I am hearing. Okay. There is a sense of new knowledge or new wisdom coming through, maybe even through empathy or it's so interesting. The tree of life could also be significant. You could be studying the tree of life. Very interesting. But pile number 3, I am going to look into this Apophyllite pyramid on page 242. So that may be significant. Something about your aura right now at this time, your ancestors are letting you know that it is emitting like this white iridescent energy. Okay. Some of you may also be highlighting certain things, or something is going to be highlighted within your life very soon. Maybe the energy of play is going to be highlighted here. Okay. But I am definitely being drawn to this Apophyllite pyramid, and I'm in the book currently. And the zodiac signs that seem to be significant with this Apophyllite pyramid are Gemini as well as Libra. And I'm also being drawn to get some astro dice here for you. So let's see what's going to come through. But Gemini and Libra are significant. Okay. The third eye chakra, the crown chakra, as well as the higher crown are significant here. You definitely have capabilities of being able to tap into higher frequencies. Pile number 3, this is something that your ancestors want you to know. I feel like you tap into these higher frequencies through the energy of play, or through going with the flow, diving into your own wisdom here, living happily. Okay. But when it comes to Apophyllite, it is an excellent crystal for stimulating metaphysical abilities, especially scrying and past life work. Its high water content makes it a powerful vibrational transmitter and efficient conductor of energy. A carrier of the Akashic record, during out-of-body journeys, Apophyllite keeps a strong connection with the physical body, anchoring the soul comfortably in incarnation. A stone of truth, promoting introspection and correction of imbalances. Apophyllite abandons pretense and breaks down reserve, bringing recognition of one's true self, releasing mental blocks and negative thought patterns. Apophyllite imbues universal love into analysis so that mind is attuned to spirit. So I'm really getting an energy that your ancestors want you to know that at this time you are releasing blocks, okay, as well as negative thought patterns. Your true self is being recognized here, as well as your mind being attuned to spirit. Apophyllite also helps with releasing suppressed emotions. It calms apprehension and tolerates uncertainty, especially helpful in healing the spirit. So you can be right now being healed by spirit, or your spirit is being healed. Apophyllite is the perfect Reiki stone. Okay, so you could be someone that works with, or like, you know of Reiki, okay? You could definitely also even be, you can do this professionally here, or like this is just something that you know you have a gift within, is Reiki. Taking the patient into deeper receptiveness and moving the healer's ego aside so that transmission of healing energy is pure. It is an excellent stone for working with devas, fairies, and the plant kingdom. So your ancestors want you to know that you're definitely connected with these places, okay, as well as these people, these beings more so. You have an excellent energy for that type of connectivity. Also here for the Apophyllite pyramid, it amplifies and tightly focuses energy through its point, drawing off negative energy and replacing it with pure light. Place on the third eye when channeling or meditating, or the Soma chakra to link third eye crown and higher crown chakras. Okay, so again, you definitely have chakras here that are being linked together, or like you're being raised into higher frequencies within your chakras. This is quite interesting. Let's get into it. I want to delve into the Astro Dice, and then we're going to delve into this Dolphin Play card. So what is it that your ancestors would like for you to know? Pile number 3. We have here, this is giving South Node energy. We have the number 10, which could definitely be referenced to the 10th house here. And then we have Taurus. Interesting. So something about work is significant here. Or, I'm hearing your viewpoints on work could be shifting here. Or maybe there's something here about you releasing karma when it comes to how you view work. And it's funny because I'm thinking about work, but then we have play. So maybe you're creating some form of balance between work and play. Maybe this is something your ancestors want you to know about. Because even with Taurus being here, it kind of does give an energy of relaxation, is what I'm hearing. Play, relaxation here, and then work. Some of you are in a space of almost like finding the balance between hard work and play. Because with the South Node coming through, I feel like there's a sense of the past, or what could even be wanting to hold one back. Because we have inhale confidence and exhale fear. So let's see. Let's tap into this Dolphin card. So we definitely have the ancestors letting you know how playful your energy can be. How sociable you probably are as well. Curious. You're definitely a communicator. Freedom. Musical. You can definitely be connected with music. We have healing, breath, joy, love, family, trust, wisdom, as well as peace. If dolphin is your totem, or definitely if you've been seeing dolphins more recently than ever, you can be sure that a deeper reality awaits you. Dolphin helps you dive into hidden secrets and will teach you the sacred breath of life. Dolphin people are natural healers through the strength of their love, endless joy, and primordial sounds. Dolphin is the master of the power of breath. They ask us to meditate with long, slow, controlled breathing. This practice will energize every cell in your body and mind. Come on, let's do it together. We're going to breathe in deeply and slowly. And then breathe out. Definitely do it a few more times if you need to, but I definitely feel a little bit more energized, more connected with my present moment. This practice will energize every cell in your body and mind. Learn to breathe like the dolphin, and they will take you to new dimensions of consciousness. Tension and stress will drop away, and playfulness will emerge. So, even the ancestors in this moment are saying that if you have been experiencing forms of tension and stress, this will all drop away, and then playfulness will emerge the more that you can center with your own energy. Okay? And it's as easy as taking a few deep breaths, okay? And centering yourself. Dolphin represents gentle, friendly power unless endangered. So, hey, it's coming through as your energy, okay? Like you come off as being very gentle, kind, friendly, unless somebody tries you, okay? If you have dolphin medicine, it is good to note the strength they gain from their pod. Okay, so this could be important, especially there's depicted 3 dolphins here. They know a shark when they see one and will gather to protect their group. So that could be significant. Your ancestors could also be a part of this pod within your energy. Okay, it's coming through as like close relatives, those that are within your circle here. Trust the guidance from those that you actually trust here, okay? Or trust other people's guidance in terms of letting you know a way to protect your group here, protect your family, maybe even those you love. Dolphins are messengers from spirit, and if you listen, they will bring you guidance, healing, and opportunities. So be like dolphin, go with the flow, and live in love, laughter, and joy. So this is quite interesting. And I love how they give questions here. It says, are you forgetting to breathe? Pile number 3. Do you feel tense and out of balance? You need to play. Has negativity blocked your inner sonar? Love will open your gifts. And me hearing that, it makes me think that love isn't just human attraction or attraction between 2 separate entities. It could genuinely just be love for self, okay? The love for things that you find enjoyable for you, you know? So love will open your gifts here if negativity has blocked your inner sonar. So breathe deep and let worry go. So that's quite interesting. So your ancestors here don't want you to worry. Pile number 3, they want you to play, have fun. Don't be so tense. Loosen up is kind of what I'm getting as well. But I'm definitely getting that certain circumstances may even have put you in the type of energy that you are in, or that you may have found yourself in certain days. It actually does remind me of the square aspect within astrology. You may even have some of this within your chart at this time. Okay. Like you may have a few square aspects between a few planets, but this doesn't have to be the case. But you're definitely in a space where you are growing, and I can definitely see that here, especially when it comes to you almost connecting deeper with your third eye, your crown chakra, your higher crown chakra here. Okay, I feel a blissful vibe coming in. But let's go ahead and look into these channeled messages that I have written down. Let's see what's going to come through. I really feel like you know how to play. Like, you know how to have fun. Pile number 3. But maybe, like, certain circumstances have made you feel otherwise. But let's get into it. Pile number 3. As I spoke of earlier, the world is your oyster, okay? More like you can be yourself in this world. You are the creator of your reality, okay? Also, I was drawn to the pearl gemstone. Okay, so something about pearls are significant. And I was also drawn to which birthstone month has pearl. And I'm not sure which month that is. I always assumed that it was April, but whichever month the birthstone for pearl is, it is very significant here within this reading. Okay. Something about fish or fishing. Some of you may have recently been fishing, but of course the ocean seems to be significant. And I, whenever I say that, I always have to go into this deck here, Healing Waters Oracle. And then we may have to go, I'm going to go with my intuition. I'm going to follow my intuition. I don't want to stop myself. Let's grab this Whispers of the Ocean here. And that could be something too here as well. Don't stop yourself from doing something if you may have had the first initial thoughts of doing it. Like, it would be the same as second guessing here. So don't second guess yourself is also what I'm hearing. Pile number 3. And I almost want to say pile number 1. So some of you here may want to, that's crazy. I believe in pile number 1 I said pile number 3 on accident. That's crazy. So there's definitely a connection between pile number 1 and pile number 3. I have here managing through strange times. Exactly. I was definitely feeling that energy here for you. So maybe your ancestors are just wanting to connect with you is kind of what I'm getting. Maybe they want to play with you. Maybe they want to show you the energy of play, what it means to play. Like, well, you know what it means. Anyway, let's look. We have hitting your mark here. Something about reading sacred text could be significant. A new collar, like for a cat or a dog, or just a specific collar here. A motivational speaker. Some of you may be motivational speakers. You have a very beautiful voice, is what I am hearing. You're very well spoken here. You may know of many different languages, many different words, or even like many different ways of speech, maybe just communication even. All of these different things could be significant for you. Some of you are like language teachers, or this is just something that you have a lot of information on. Interesting. I'm being drawn to like a zookeeper or someone that connects with animals very strongly. I have here a token of gratitude, autumn leaves, a shift in season, more so a new season of life is opening up for you here, pile number 3. And maybe within this season, there's going to be a lot of play. Your ancestors also want you to know that you are a shining light amongst the darkness. It's almost as if you are like some form of lantern, some form of beacon or lighthouse of light. Okay. Some form of bunny could be significant. Don't lose your footing, pile number 3. Keep up the pace. So in some kind of way, you are moving, striding forward here, and you're being motivated to keep going here. Okay. Don't lose your footing. Something about drinking more water is significant. This could be your energy here, or this is just something you need to do, like drink more water. If you have been drinking more water, you're being commended in some kind of way. Okay. This should be natural, you know, because I feel like in some kind of way your ancestors are saying that you have a lot of spiritual capabilities, especially with how connected your ancestors have been with the art of water. Your bloodline naturally carries like a connection to water and the way that it moves, everything about water here. So having it as a something that needs to be drunk, or drank every day, it's improving your energy. We have life. Yeah, look, right up under there is life force improving. We have paying attention to your surroundings, meeting someone you haven't seen or spoken with in a while, some form of chance encounter. And also it says Dharma here. So this is coming through as like a positive encounter. Okay. And it's funny because we have the South Node here. So in some way, you are being like, what I'm hearing is congratulated or rewarded for undergoing some form of karmic lesson. Pile number 3. And of course, take what resonates within this message, because that is definitely for someone. Okay. So that's all of that. We are now ready to delve into the cards, which I'm so grateful that we already have here ready. We're going to go into this one first and see what comes through. So, dear beautiful ancestors of my pile number 3s, something about mist could be significant. What would... Did I even say something about that? I don't think I did. And I'm so grateful they actually came back and said something about it. The angel number that you have here is 0311. Okay, and I actually have it already pulled up, and we're actually going to look right into it. Angel number 0311 brings a message from your angels or your ancestors to keep your thoughts positive and bright, because you are currently in a position where your thoughts and expectations are manifesting at a rapid rate. Your thoughts and expectations are manifesting at a rapid rate. We create our realities. Didn't I just say that? Because I was talking about like the world is your oyster. We create our realities and life experiences with our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions. So make sure that you focus and concentrate on your desired outcomes and results, and on what you truly want rather than on what you don't. Angel number 0311 is a reminder that the energies and vibrations you project outward are reflected back to you, almost like that of water, right? Listen to your intuition and follow your own inner knowing in all that you do, and keep your focus on your heart center and your divine path and life purpose. It's kind of interesting. Something about herbology is significant. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this other deck because I feel like it can also help and benefit in terms of getting a message here. But your ancestors also work closely with the earth, herbs, in terms of like being able to create a holistic lifestyle. So there's something about either you already do this or implementing that energy will be significant. Because as I'm sitting here, I was getting the energy of dragon's blood. Okay. Maybe dragon's blood sage, or maybe just implementing dragon's blood into your practices would be significant. Okay. I'm also being drawn to some form of rosin. This could be frankincense or myrrh. But working with that could also be beneficial to your current energy, is what I'm hearing. But listen to your intuition and follow your inner knowing in all that you do, and keep your focus on your heart center and your divine path and life purpose. Look to ways to use your natural communication skills. That's interesting because they wanted me to pause there. Look to ways to use your natural communication skills. And I already spoke about you being a motivational speaker here. So it's something about the way that you speak and the way that you use words that is very, I'm hearing enthusiastic, but it's capturing, it's captivating here. Okay. So again, you're definitely very well spoken, and this is a natural communication skill of yours. But look to ways to use this natural communication skill and this joyful disposition to uplift others as well as yourself, and have the courage to live your truths and express yourself with love and optimism. Okay. There's also a quote here that may be that may be significant. I wanted to say specific, but the best way to predict your future is to create it. And this quote is from Peter Drucker. Okay, someone's name here could be Peter, or your last name or first name begins with the letter D. Okay, you could also be a life path 5 here, maybe even 3 or 1. But that's quite interesting. And I feel like even with this angel number coming through, it had a lot to do with your thoughts, the way that you maybe even view reality through your own inner knowing. But let's see. Let's tap in and see. I'm quite curious. Very quite curious. So, dear beautiful ancestors of, and I've said that twice here, the energy of beauty. So some of you may be into beauty, like makeup is very aesthetic to you. Yeah, I'm getting confirmation for that. And you know what's interesting? I was getting that, or more recently, I had heard this from my sister actually. It was something about being able to use makeup as something to just play, you know, like just playing in makeup. So maybe that's significant. Like you could have been doing this as a child, ever since a child here. Or your ancestors really want you to know that you're very beautiful. You're very handsome. Okay. Very well dressed. Very well spoken. So let's look into it. Thank you. We have here. I am blown away. I am blown away. Quite literally. The card here is the Pearl. The ancestors are about to make you smile from ear to ear. And I feel like in this energy, you're going to be able to play pile number 3. Because no way, we literally just said, like, Pearl gemstone is significant in the channel messages. And here we have this. But we may even read this from the book because it does feel significant. It's the very first card out here. And it's already connecting with your reading. But we have alchemy, the reward at the end. And I already spoke about how your ancestors want to reward you for completing some form of karmic cycle. Pile number 3. And it says from grit to grace. So, and it kind of makes me think of how much you've been through, but at the very end, you've accumulated you become such a beautiful individual from all that you've gone through. Pile number 3. And you deserve to play. Okay. It really is the energy that I'm getting. I don't have to read this, but I really want the fullness of this reading to be seen. And I'm definitely hearing that this is what the ancestors would like as well for you, pile number 3. So we're going to get into the nitty gritty. Okay. So here we are. It says pearls are one of the most precious treasures of this world. And certainly of the sea. So the sea, the ocean could be very significant to you. And I already spoke about how water priest and water priestess energies. Something about King Triton. Okay. And I was also getting your ancestors want you to know how precious you are to them. Okay. Like you're their pearl in some kind of way. It says, while the specifics of their creation remain a mystery, they are believed to be the result of a natural process. Certain mollusks produce pearls as a way of protecting themselves from irritants that enter their shells. The formation of a natural pearl is a rare occurrence, with only one in roughly 10,000 oysters producing one. And it can take anywhere from 6 months to several years. So that is quite rare, most definitely. And I'm starting to get that even your ancestors are saying that your presence in the world at this time is 1 in 10,000, even in terms of like, and that's just numbers. Okay. And I'm kind of getting that your ancestors want you to know that something about numbers don't matter. Okay. Don't pay attention to the numbers. But you are definitely a rare occurrence. So this card brings a precious message that something sacred is being created, and it's likely being created by you. So you're definitely a creator here, and you're creating something very sacred. Maybe you've been creating something in the physical, such as a child, a home, or bringing an idea to life. Or perhaps your pearl is more metaphorical than that, having dedicated yourself to alchemizing your hardships into healing, grit into grace. Whatever it is, you are being acknowledged for your work and the deep roots required to truly rise. So what did I say? I was saying you're literally being rewarded because of all that you've been through. Like the certain karmic lessons that you've already, you know? Oh, wow. Hopefully I can. Okay, it says it's pronounced Klina, but it's pronounced, but it's spelled Chliodhna, but it's pronounced Klina. She was the Celtic goddess of beauty, love, and the ocean, and it was believed she could be found in every ninth wave. Interesting. So maybe the next time you go to an ocean, a lake, or something where you can pay attention to the waves, pay attention to every ninth wave, okay? Because something about this Celtic goddess, because look, I actually spoke about how beauty was significant here. And she is the Celtic goddess of beauty, love, and the ocean here. But it said that people would whisper their wishes and prayers into small pearl offerings placed within a shell and tied with seaweed, and then cast them into the sea on the ninth wave in the hope that the goddess would grant their prayer. Offer up your prayers to Klina for the alchemy to continue to happen. The jewel at the end is near. So maybe that's truly the message as well. You are nearing to some form of jewel within your present energy. Pound number 3. So you're on a beautiful pathway. Love to see that. And that was something that had to come through. So let's go ahead and get some more information. Something seems very, I'm hearing sacred, because we just got done reading that energy, but very soft about your energy. But again, don't mess. You have a very like calming, approachable energy, but let it get messed with, everything changes. Okay. You have ancestors at the ready when it comes to your protection as well. Like, they may be very open, caring, nice, but it does come through like very protective of you, because there's a mission in play. Okay, it's also what I'm hearing. Things have to get done. Okay, no distractions is also what I'm hearing. So let's see what else we have here. She who follows. Oh, I said follows. Wow. She who flows. And we do have go with the flow here, so this is definitely significant. We have ease, being open to change, and go with the flow of life. So it's pretty specific here. I feel like your ancestors are definitely coming through with a message saying they want you to be more in a flow state. Go with the flow when things do happen here. Going with the wave, you know. Trusting the wave that you came in on is also what I'm hearing. But yeah, this is definitely confirmation here. We have Lady of the Lake, new beginnings, something is about to happen. And this is making me think about that jewel that is nearing your energy. Something magical is definitely about to happen, and it's going to have this energy of play within it. We also have here the pink dolphin. Oh, this is amazing. More synchronistic energy of a dolphin here. And it literally says celebration, fun, unbridled joy, and an open heart. So this is more confirmation. You're definitely going to have fun, some form of excited energy here that allows you to smile. Again, like I said, from ear to ear. When was the last time you smiled that hard, you know? It could have been recent, but you could really just be coming into really good energies. Pile number 3. After even having to experience hardships at one point. Okay. We also have the sacred well, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. So maybe at some point, for some of you here in pile number 3, you actually depleted yourself from giving so much of this fun disposition within your energy. And now is a good time to give this to yourself with this self-care coming through. So definitely do something fun, okay? I feel like good energies will definitely follow with this. For others of you that have already been within this energy, you're definitely going to soon be in a place where you can give from a place of plenty. So quite interesting. You're very replenished, or you're coming into a place of replenishment. We have the well maidens, kindness, respect, reverence, and compassion. Let's leave it at that, because we have quite a few more decks to go into. Let's go into, I kind of want to have it switched up so it's not so formulated, but yeah, we'll just go Whispers of the Ocean. Let's see what comes through. Something about sausages or barbecue is significant. I'm also being drawn to vegetarian energy. Oh, all right. What do your ancestors want you to know here? Pile number 3. We have Life is Better Together, card number 4. Seek assistance from your community. And I was kind of feeling this energy, and it does kind of come through as another pod or family of beings. Connect with family, wow, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. Wow. So more of that energy of like support, or having companionship or relationships and connections with others. This could either be coming in, or your ancestors are just wanting you to, again, communicate and connect with them. Because I feel like they are your family, you know, they're wanting to be your friends here. Those that can support you. And again, it's as simple as making a call. The gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. And didn't I say something about hard work and play? So there's something there definitely about your life coming more into balance. And maybe this is a gift from your ancestors. Like, this is something that's coming through. We also have empower yourself. Love this. And is this a spearfish? I maybe want to look into it. It says, tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be the strong, beautiful person you are capable of being. So, interesting. You are definitely a capable being. Someone that can go through hard energies and come out on top, you know. It's definitely saying like you have been through certain things. Pile number 3. I really do get you deserve so much. You deserve the world. Pile number 3. Yeah, let's go into another deck. I'm gonna go into this herbiary deck here. See what would like to come through. It's kind of interesting too. Excuse me. Wow. I do remember one of these cards speaking about you coming into like giving birth to a child or great ideas. This individual here is definitely pregnant, so there is definitely something about fertility, having great energy on you right now at this time. So let's see. Pile number 3. What do your ancestors want you to know at this time? Thank you. We have thyme. I say thyme. Some people say time. We have distill yourself. Interesting. It's almost like calm down, you know, relax, allow energies to be released from you is also what I'm hearing. And it's coming through as this energy as well with self-care, distilling yourself. Working with thyme could be very significant. It can actually also allow you to reach the end result of some form of maze that you may have been feeling that you are within. Interesting. Look, we have integration here with Mullen. I actually like working with Mullen. Okay, it's a really good one. There's also definitely emphasis on your brain. Okay, certain seeds within your life, acorns. Something about your heart is also significant. Full moon energy. Something about moths as well. The spiritual meaning of moths, as well as yachts or sailboats, could be very significant. As well as spiders here. And it's funny how a web shows up, because I did say something about your connections here. Yes, definitely here with life is better together. So there's definitely something about your web of connections. You're definitely integrating more of yourself at this time, or you're undergoing some form of integration set up by your ancestors here. Let's get one more. I'm also hearing for you to pay attention to your health during full moon energies, okay? Or at least be more aware of how you feel, the energy you are within during maybe even the coming up full moon, okay? You know what's funny? I'm being drawn to the pink moon, the pink full moon, because this integration card is also right here by this pink dolphin. So that could be significant for someone here. Pay attention to the pink moon. I can't recall exactly which month that happens within, but if any of you would know, please let us know within the comment section. I do know that some of the more recent full moons within 2026 are going to be happening within the first week of maybe, I think, the up until May of 2026. All of the full moons are going to be happening within the first week of each month. But then also there's going to be a blue moon maybe around May or June. It's something like that is going to be happening, okay? There's definitely going to be a blue moon. So something about blue moon energy could be significant. Something very rare. I'm also hearing that you are going to be given a lot of energy very soon. So ancestors of pile number 3, what energies would you like for them to know about? What messages would you like for them to know? Can we get one more card, please? Thank you. We have tap your resources. Interesting. With a burdock here. Okay. This is coming through with a message that something is definitely cooking up for you at this time. And again, like, especially with this integration here. Oh yeah, something is definitely being cooked up. Maybe your ancestors just want you to know that. A good little surprise is on its way for you. It's good though. It's a good surprise. Okay, yeah, let's go here. I actually do want to get some tarot for you as well, pile number 3. So we're going to be doing that. And then I'm going to go ahead and bounce out. Because I know this reading is actually already kind of long. We have leadership here. I'm hearing your ancestors say that you can take leadership of your own life. Again, the world is your oyster. We have growth of energy. Love this. So energy is growing around you. Lovely. Oh, we have cast away negativity. And it kind of went over here with this life is better together. In some kind of way, you are going to be connecting more with people of like mind, because even with this web energy, I feel like your web of influence is going to be increasing. Pile number 3. Maybe this is also going to help you cast away negativity. But even in terms of you moving more into your north node is what I'm getting. Because even with the south node being here, I really feel you are moving past or casting away an energy to where it's like you're now stepping into north node energy. We have equilibrium. Exactly. Things are being brung back into balance, especially with this gift of neutrality here. Okay, things are confirming. Let's get one more. Bottom of the deck, we have let go. And then we have the elixir of life. Now, I'm literally being called to read this one from the book for you, because I feel like a new life is approaching here, especially with this growth of energy. We may not even have to get tarot, and that's actually what I'm hearing. So let's see. Even bottom of the deck, we have learned the truth. So maybe some form of truth is going to be brought to your energy here. Gaining insight on a matter is also what I'm hearing. Maybe even after you've asked for some form of help from your ancestors. Elixir of life. Oh, thank God. Okay. Mortality is a reminder that life is short. The Elixir of Life card does not offer immortality, but shows up in a reading to remind you that there are things that are greater than us. And by adopting this philosophy, we can become part of a whole that is of itself immortal. We want both simplicity and abundance, and seeing the pure energy connecting us can be liberating. Our unconditional capacity for love and kindness is immeasurable and has the ability to remove all fear. Acknowledging the laws of nature that govern the universe places on us the power and responsibility to create our own sense of meaning. And again, the world is your oyster, pile number 3. You are the pearl. This card can be used in a variety of ways that can best be determined by you. The Elixir of Life offers insight when you are on a quest for meaning. Meditate with this card when you need to free your mind and see the bigger picture. Imagine taking a sip of truth serum and looking within to see what makes you truly happy. And that's funny because we just saw learn the truth. So imagine yourself within this energy, okay? Taking a literal sip of truth serum and looking within to see what makes you truly happy, okay? Energy lives forever. And I love to hear that. Yeah, pile number 3. I'm actually going to go ahead and leave it out with that. Sacred geometry could also be significant. And again, yeah, if you really want more information, I feel like pile 1 would be really significant for you. If you're like, this is the first reading. But I love you dearly. And your guides, your ancestors, your spirit team, they love you unconditionally. And of course, so do I. If you enjoyed this reading, please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel so called to. And I'll definitely see you around, dear beautiful soul. Continue to be this beautiful pearl, this beautiful light, okay? Because again, you are a shining light amongst the darkness. You are rare. I'm hearing you're a rare commodity, maybe even like a hot commodity as well. That may be significant. But I'm gonna go ahead and bounce out, and I will see you around. Hey, pile number 4. If you have chosen Black Jaguar, Old Soul, or this purple amethyst here, then this will be your reading for what do your ancestors want you to know right now. What messages would like to come through from them to you. Now, I definitely have channel messages over to the side that we are definitely going to connect with. Also, the ancestors present within this reading today definitely want me to look deeper into this here and give you a little bit more information. So we're going to be looking into the book for this black jaguar as well as for this amethyst here. Okay. As well, pile number 4, take what resonates, of course, and leave the rest for someone else. The whole reading may resonate for you, okay? And it may not, okay? But definitely take what resonates. So, it's so crazy being with this energy, pile number 4, because I feel like the ancestors say you already know so much about yourself, or at least some of you here, which is actually crazy. Some of you know that you're an old soul already, while some of you don't, and that's quite interesting. But I'm going to read you the card. It says, walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Pile number 4. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. I'm hearing that you are a creator. Pile number 4. And you're definitely an old soul. Okay, let's go ahead and get that out the way. You being an old soul comes with you having a lot of information just built deep within who you are. It's in your DNA. It's in how you move, how you act, even how you help other people, you know? And it's interesting because I feel like you are someone that should be guarded, or you should have some form of a protector with you just because of your energy. Maybe you are your protector is also what I'm hearing. But walk through life with confidence and grace. An energy of just having the right energy is also what I'm hearing. Let's look into it, because I've been holding this amethyst and I feel like it is significant. So with this amethyst, I have my handy dandy crystal book here, and the zodiac signs associated with this amethyst is Aquarius and Pisces, which may be significant for you. The number is 3, okay, and that may be significant. The chakras are the third eye, the crown, as well as the higher crown. So amethyst was worn to prevent drunkenness, as the name derives from Greek, which is for to be intoxicated. Promoting love of the divine, amethyst encourages selflessness and spiritual wisdom. So it's interesting too, because I thought about how amethyst is pretty common. Okay, there's definitely other forms of amethyst out there. So something about that could be significant. But something about you definitely comes off as being like a little bit on the uncommon side. More so like the things that you may even have had to experience or do. Not everybody is doing that. Okay. So maybe even those present within this reading, your ancestors, ponder before, they want you to know how unique maybe even your own journey is, which is something that you may already know. Maybe this is also why they want you to focus on what you really want, okay? Because you being a creator, the things you bring into this reality, they change and shift things up so much because you have so much power within your soul, even spiritual wisdom here. But amethyst also helps within opening multi-dimensional awareness. It enhances metaphysical abilities and is an excellent stone for meditation and scrying. So it's interesting too, because I'm also getting the message that when some of you work with amethyst, you're going to notice how things start to change around you, even in terms of like your abilities, being able to connect deeper with your own awareness. Okay. But sleeping with amethyst facilitates out of body experiences. It helps dream recall and assists visualization. It guards against psychic attacks, transmuting the attack into love. A natural tranquilizer, amethyst blocks geopathic stress and negative environmental energies, harmonizing the physical, mental, and emotional bodies and linking them to the spiritual. So I've always seen amethyst as a go-to crystal whenever it came to certain spiritual endeavors here, because it can definitely provide a lot. Also, there could be emphasis on um, programming or attuning your crystals to certain frequencies and intentions. Okay, so that may be specific and significant for some of you here. Um, Also, amethyst purifies the aura. Amethyst is helpful for people about to make the transition through death and supports coming to terms with loss. So again, see, it's like an overall very beautiful. It provides a lot. That could be specific here as well. There's something about your energy that I've actually spoken about this in another pile. Very well rounded here. Your energy. This stone also has a sobering effect on overindulgence and overcomes addictions. Beneficial to the mind, it calms or stimulates as appropriate. Okay. Helping to feel more focused, assisting assimilation of new ideas, and connecting cause with effect. Amethyst enhances memory and improves motivation. This stone balances emotional highs and lows. So it does everything. I'm also hearing there's something about you that has experienced everything. Okay. Pile number 4. Hence why you have this old soul, like you incarnated multiple times. But we're going to delve deeper, because now we're going to go into what this black jaguar may actually want for you to know. The totem here. And again, this is all coming from your ancestral energy. So let us see. And then after this, of course, we're going to go into channel messages. But with the black jaguar here, or the panther, interesting. We have lunar magic. So there could be something about you having a strong connection to the moon, or your ancestors, they worship the moon quite closely here. So where lunar magic could be something that you can actually tap into. Okay. Some people may think of you as a mystery, but you do have a lot of charisma, power. You may even be seen as some form of prophet. Okay. Or prophetess. We have protection here as well. You have strong passions. You have a lot of strength. You're very stealthy too, because it kind of does look like that with the this panther here. Toothpicks could be significant. Okay. Your energy also comes off as being a little bit sexual, or like you have a very strong sexual appeal, or you're just very closely connected with your sacral chakra, your sensual pleasures. We also have grace here, rebirth, as well as you having a very regal appearance. You're very royal here. Pile number 4. But let's get into it. If the black jaguar is your power totem, you are blessed with a fierce guardian. It is a spirit imbued with courage, grace, valor, and power. Panther is a symbol for the dark moon and all the things we can and must see beyond our earthly vision. Black jaguar is the poet, prophet, protector, and artist. They are associated with old souls and those who know. Okay, so in a sense, pile number 4, you are considered woke. Okay, like you understand the inner workings within the world, how things function. Jaguars are always happy to be alone, and they are never afraid. This fearlessness comes from knowing what lies beyond the veil, and that life is an illusion hiding in an eternal truth of life everlasting. Life is an experience, right? We're souls having a human experience. If you are ever lonely, frightened, or lost, call upon the spirit of the jaguar for company and direction. So, a lot of you do have jaguars or some form of panther as a spirit animal, okay, that protects you maybe even during your sleep or when you feel anxious or when you feel that need of wanting some spiritual protection. You can call upon this jaguar here. If jaguar is your totem, she/he will be there for life's changes, growth, and discovery, just as I was saying. The panther teaches that struggle, suffering, and endings push us to become the persons we were born to be. Do not resist this gift. So, in a sense, you have been given a gift here, maybe even from your ancestors, passed down to your soul here, maybe even passed down through blood. A new life awaits the brave souls who are willing to face the dark night of the soul. Wake up with the dawn and walk gracefully into a new world. Panther will be by your side. So, in a sense, Paul number 4, you have undergone dark nights, okay, plural, of the soul, okay? Even if it's just you've been through one dark night and you've seen the light afterwards, you know what it's like, okay? Also, we have a few things here. It says, find guidance from your own inner light. Drop old anger to let new blessings flow. Don't let your raw passion get you into trouble. Pile number 4. And take time alone to renew your power. So I feel like I like all of them, but the ones that seem specific here are take time alone to renew your power, okay? And drop old anger to let new blessings flow. But definitely take what resonates from this energy. Let us get into... We are now going to go into your channel messages. And here we go. And these are the ones that I have written down. I'm quite interested. Let's start with that, actually. I have the angel number 1, 2, 3, 4. And with this angel number, I believe that you are definitely on the right pathway towards something amazing. Okay? Maybe you've been getting feelings of this here, but I already have it searched up. And the angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 symbolizes progress, growth, and building strong foundations, suggesting you are moving forward in life one step at a time, often relating to health, relationships, and manifesting goals by taking consistent, manageable actions according to spiritual beliefs. Okay? It encourages embracing a structured, healthy lifestyle and fostering harmonious connections. But also for some of you, it indicates that you may have to put some hard work and effort towards some form of project or important venture within your life. Okay? And that's what I was getting with the 1, 2, 3, 4. But a lot of you are definitely aligned. Okay? You're making progressive steps towards your new life here. And let's get into it. Your aura speaks volumes about you or about who you are as a soul. Pile number 4. So sometimes you don't even have to say anything. Your presence speaks for you. You have a very valiant spirit. The ancestors stand around your vessel, protecting you. Now, y'all, I believe this is like the longest reading. One of my longest readings, or at least one up there with the longest. So do excuse the energy. Me being used as a vessel channeling these energies takes a little toll, but we're going to go ahead and continue. Certain lessons are needed is also coming through here for you, pile number 4. You may have been going or experiencing certain lessons. Your ancestors are saying that they are needed. Also, your ancestors want you to know that you do it differently than others. Again, you are not like other people. And I love this energy here. Success is natural to you. Okay, I'm really being drawn to Six of Wands energy. Something about you being a new, as a child, it says you were raised by old souls. You changed your reality multiple times as well, pile number 4. Some of you may be job searching. Also, you have more intuitive knowing than you may think. So your intuition is very strong here. We also have know thyself. Arts and crafts, some form of vision board could be significant. Also something about student orientation, and that coming into an energy of you becoming a master. Also, I have this in quotations, so it's coming from an ancestor here. It says more is ahead for you on this current timeline. So again, with that 1, 2, 3, 4, you're in alignment towards this more that's ahead of you. Some of you may have a love for flowers or plants as well. You are the universe. Know your power. Know your truth is also what your ancestors want you to know. This seems very deep is kind of what I'm getting, but that's the natural energy of an old soul. Very deep, very wisdom oriented, and again, very knowledgeable. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm quite curious on what would like to come through from your ancestors when we do pull cards. And I kind of actually was drawn to tarot. So shall we? We shall. Let's see, excuse me. On the split, we have the sun, and I was actually literally thinking about it in my mind's eye. So I'm going to take it because I was literally thinking about it. So we have the sun here. And I'm hearing higher truths. I'm hearing a joyride as well. Something's going to make you feel lighter, pile number 4. Even as an old soul, maybe in some kind of way you're about to experience some form of happiness. Something very joyous. And again, success is natural to you. So whatever this is going to be coming in very naturally. Maybe this is the more that's on your current timeline, the energy of the sun. What is it that your ancestors would like for you to know? Thank you. We have the Queen of Swords. And you know what's interesting? I actually just got some more information, or like just more insight into what this Queen of Swords, who she is. But upon number 4, you definitely have more intuitive knowing than you may think, because with this Queen of Swords coming through, she knows. This Queen of Swords knows, okay? So you have a knowing about yourself that maybe a lot of people see. Yeah, this is like cutting through the fog, cutting through the clouds. Some of you may even feel strict, or feel like there's a strict energy around you. What is it that your ancestors would like for you to know? Look, we have the High Priestess. Your knowing, your intuitive knowing. I shouldn't even be surprised to see the High Priestess here. But you you are literally the medium for the spirit and the earthly realm. So it's like you sit in between. You're a very strong and beautiful medium for like just understanding what other people may not know of. Definitely with the old soul energy, this definitely correlates. I'm hearing your ancestors say that you are the world bearers. You are the world thinkers, the world knowers, because you know of much, 100%. because you've experienced much. And I feel like as time goes by, you gain and know more of yourself through like experiences. I'm feeling 2 more. But what is it that your ancestors would like for you to know at this time? Pile number 4. Oh, you have such a beautiful look in your eyes. And I feel like other people notice this about you. But it's almost like when people look into your energy, when they look at your energy, they can tell that you have seen things. You've almost witnessed the beginning and the end of the universe all at once. You know, it's that kind of amounts of energy, and it kind of comes off as being esoteric. You could have a liking within the universal laws, how the universe works, science, even certain philosophies. Yeah, very interesting. Some of you may also even be you have literal ancestors here that have been inaugurated, coronated, that have been put into high priest or high priestess positions, and they now are giving you insight. They work with you is also what I'm hearing. We do have the 3 of Swords. Interesting. I wonder why this has come through. Let's get some more information. Thank you. Kind of exactly what I was kind of thinking. I was gonna say that with this 3 of Swords coming through prior to this 3 of Cups coming out, you're literally coming out of 3 of Swords energy. If this is something that you have been experiencing, where hurt and pain have been almost something that have been at the forefront of your mind, I feel like soon there's gonna be a time of pure celebration, joy, happiness, reconciliation even, but it's a completely different vibe, but it's almost in the same setting. Like there's rain coming down on this individual, but there's rain here. It's like a complete flip here. So maybe there's going to be some form of complete change within your life, or maybe even the coming up events here is what I'm hearing. This is what your ancestors are working towards here, is to providing you some form of energy of celebration, happiness, almost feeling like you did it is kind of what I'm getting as well. Feeling like you made it. Interesting. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have death here. I feel like you have a strong relationship with death, especially being an old soul. Like you and death. The transformations there, you know, it's natural to you. But there are times when certain transformations are almost more intense than others, but you definitely know what it's like to experience it. It's almost coming through the same way as a dark night of the soul for you, pile number 4. You're definitely very experienced. This also was coming through here. Your ancestors want you to know that you are very experienced. Trust in your intuitive knowing is also what I'm getting. Yeah, some of you are also going to be like taking on lessons from some form of high priest or high priestess, or this is something that you are currently doing already. Interesting. Let's delve deeper. I want to see what else is going to come through here. I'm actually okay. I don't normally go into this deck, but I guess now I'm being drawn to. Alright. Interesting. The first card here is Codes in Nature Miracles. But let's go ahead and give it a nice shuffle. We have Pay Attention here. Urzuli. I'm hearing your ancestors are going to be giving you some form of like special energy. So pay attention to your dream states. Pay attention to the things around you. Be more perceptive, more aware. Maybe than ever is kind of what I'm hearing as well. So what is it that your ancestors want you to know? We have balance. Balance and chaos. So that's quite interesting. Balance and chaos. Those are like two opposing things. Both opposite in nature, but you can find them both in the same place. So it's kind of giving the same thing with this Three of Swords and Three of Cups. Finding the balance amidst chaos. Maybe that's also something here. Some of you may have also balanced rocks like this before, or you find this intriguing, interesting here. And this energy is more so about finding the 0 point within objects, because everything has a 0 point, everything has a balance. Is kind of what this energy is wanting to let you know as well. So I'm also getting your ancestors say that you have found your balance, or this is something you're going to do, maybe even amidst some form of chaos. Because I'm also hearing that right now it feels chaotic to some of you, but you're going to find your balance. Interesting. All right. We have Susie. I kind of love that energy with nature. Very powerful. It definitely gives warrior-like energy, determined here. And I love how this individual is pointing towards the sun, almost like hitting your mark. Quite interesting. Another pile may have drawn your attention, pile number 4. And I believe I may have referenced pile 4 in another pile, so whichever pile that may be. But you're definitely going to be hitting your mark. Whatever it is that you set your sights on, just take aim, ready, and fire is literally what I'm getting here. And don't lose that energy. We have Osupa with vision. There could be something here about Orishas that are significant within your energy. Okay, you may be connecting with Orishas, maybe in the form of course, ancestors here. But your vision is definitely something that your ancestors want you to not lose sight of. This also reminds me of the energy of balance, almost like they don't want you to become seduced here as well. Yeah, that's definitely coming through with this Queen of Swords. Like, pay attention to the actions around you, because we also did bring up sexual energy with the Black Panther here. Some of you definitely have a very beautiful sexual appeal, so maybe that's taken into the wrong light, or it could fall into the wrong hands is kind of what I'm getting. So be discerning, because you're very alluring as well. You have good energy. Okay. So be sure to definitely be discerning in where you place yourself. Is also what I'm hearing. All right, let's see. Let's delve deeper. Something could be significant also about LGBTQ community as well. Loving what you love is also coming through, because we do have focus on what you really want. I feel like that's also significant. So what do your ancestors want you to know? We have a wizard. Dude, it literally says balance. So balance has come through twice within your reading. You are definitely coming into balance, or your soul has a very true balanced energy. Even with the High Priestess, there's light and the dark, there's spirit, and then there's matter, you know. So you're very balanced. We have solitude here, maybe because you've actually taken the chance to delve deep into your own soul. And these are things that old souls do, you know. But there's going to be some form of new spark in your energy that like just starts the fuse for something bigger. So there's going to be like a new spark in your energy, pile number 4, coming up. I'm trying to put this deck up. Oh, okay. They're talking, they're communicating. I'm going to go ahead and go into this Money Moves Oracle deck. So there could be something about your business that is significant that your ancestors may want to speak with you about. This could even be where that new spark is coming from, is within your career or your finances here. But let's see, what do your ancestors want you to know? What message would like to come through this deck here? Also, a lot of you have strong connections with the angelic realm, okay, as well as the plant kingdom. Some of you are also called to grow sunflowers this year, okay. We also have social status. You will reach the heights of fame and society. Don't get arrogant. Quite interesting. Okay, so I believe I actually brought up the energy of Six of Wands. So this could be energies of you being recognized. Your social status may even be improving in some kind of way. Quite interesting. What do your ancestors want you to know right now? And I've actually seen a lot of crowns. So in some kind of way, pile number 4, you're going to be crowned here, bestowed with some form of ranking is what I'm hearing. We have alchemy with a pot that is a brewing here. It says using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Transform the situation. So you know some secrets about the universe. Pile number 4. And I'll be like, we already knew this. But you have some esoteric knowledge. Something not everyone knows of. Yeah, this is something that you already tap into. Something that you use as a resource. And you use this information that you have wisely and as needed. This information that is considered God's secret. It says, be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. I'm kind of being drawn to like, since you are so wise, so informational, there's something here about you being able to give this information to the next generation, so that something about like it doesn't get lost, okay? Because you're very aware, you're very knowledgeable about certain things. I feel like that could also be why this social status is coming through. You may even be someone that almost does what I do. That is crazy. You get the energy. You may be a tarot reader here, or just have the capabilities of that energy, and you could literally rise and reach the heights of famous society here through that. But I don't get the energy that you're going to be utilizing it just for that. It's just, this is something that comes along with you expressing your energy. So interesting. Bottom of the deck, love affair. Don't lose your mind here. Beware love affairs that work rarely and well. I don't think that that's the energy that wants to come through. But I feel like your guides or even the ancestors want you to pay attention to, again, that sexual energy, the energy of coming together through body to body here. So just pay attention to that. Ooh, we have power here. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. I'm going to put this deck up. And let's go ahead and get your final cards, because I believe we've actually delved into quite a bit already. Let us see. I kind of actually want to organize this like this, just to fill up the energy. Now, what would like to go? I want to go into my own oracle, because I've only done it for one pile, and I'd love to see what would like to come through for you. So let's see. What do my pile number 4's ancestors want them to know right now? What messages would like to come through for them? There's something about you that is also very it's crazy, aligned. I already said something about that earlier. If ever a feeling of regret, know that all things happen for a reason. Pile number 4. There could be something about quilting or knitting, crocheting. Yeah, emphasis on the quilting though. You may even have someone's quilt, like a grandmother's quilt. We have higher realms are giving divine gifts, 333. So this could be very significant for you. But higher realms are giving you legit gifts. It's almost like it's your birthday, or it's like you're just literally being celebrated here in some kind of way. You're literally being given resources. We also have here unlocking ancient codes. So even as an old soul, you already are connected with ancient energy, but you're unlocking more of this ancient energy here. What goes around comes around. So that definitely reminds me of like karmic actions and decisions, cause and effect. So that could be significant. What did I say? Literal confirmation. You are being crowned by a known deity, god, or goddess. Lovely energy. I already spoke of it earlier, but you're definitely being seen, acknowledged. Hence this energy of you being crowned. And I feel like that's really beautiful. Okay. But pile number 4, I believe this is all that I have for you, even what your ancestors would like for you to know at this time. There's also significance on certain fruits, really all fruits, okay? And it's funny because we have 2 depictions of the sun, so I really do feel like connecting with food from the sun could be very significant. Like plants, like eating your vegetables, eating your fruits, things like that could really improve your energy levels if this is something that you are wanting to connect with. Some of you have already been doing this. Yeah, like smoothies and things like that. Some of you definitely smoke marijuana here as well, if that resonates here. Some of you have actually been getting away from it, but that's just as an energy, because that definitely came through. But yes, I hope that you enjoyed. Please be sure to give the video a like, comment, share, or subscribe if you feel so called to. Excuse me. I love you dearly, as do your guides. They love you unconditionally. The same for your spirit guides, your spirit team, and of course myself. You're definitely protected. Okay, you got the sun's rays of energy flying all around here. And your ancestors definitely keep watch over your soul, okay? Especially as you experience more and more. And I feel like you're definitely going to be rewarded here as well, or at least seen in a way that makes you feel acknowledged for the things that you have done. Like you're being brought into balance. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce out. I'll see you around.